Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, a.k.a. Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I hope you had a great day overall, man. I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk. We're going to speak about the interaction that Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia just had while on the Ring Magazine show Inside of the Ring. We're going to speak about Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez officially being announced to be taking place at Madison Square Garden and what that could mean for the fight moving forward. And then we're going to talk about Rolly Romero officially ducking Devin Haney in the latest interview that he had put out, man. Then, of course, we're going to get into some open boxing topics. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into that, if y'all could please hit the like button on the way in, that'll be very much appreciated. We on the road to 4K. We well into the 3,200 mark. About to hit that 3,300 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. Let's go ahead and hit the like button, y'all. Let's get the algorithm on the up so that people know that Mazuma TV is live. You see what I mean? I just seen Jalen Hurts threw another interception. God damn. Them fucking Eagles, man. They got a lot of tightening up to do. This shit is very disappointing. Very disappointing. Jalen Hurts putting on a motherfucking shit show, to be honest with you. But shout out to everybody that's in the comments thus far. That boy Denitrick Banner is in the building. He said boxing is a disgrace with Ryan in it, man. Yeah, and it ain't only just Ryan either, unfortunately. I wish that it was just Ryan Garcia that made the sport of boxing look bad. You know what I mean? But there is, unfortunately, a few more people that add, to that unfortunate reality. You see what I mean? But it is what it is. Shout out to the boy Denitrick Banner for always coming through and supporting the channel. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Lorenzo and the motherfucking Benzo showing love all the way out from Tokyo, Japan. My boy Sayer, what's going on, brother? How we feeling? Marissa, what's going on, little sis? How you feeling? How was the fights? I seen you was at Lamont Roach and Eastside Cruz's fight. You know what I mean? Looked like you had a nice little seat too. Let me know how the fights was, sis. How the fights was live. Was it crowded? Let me know. Let me know what you saw, what you thought. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. We got some things that we need to discuss, man. And I'm gonna just say this, man. The relationship was cool with Rolly while it lasted. Because, this shit right here, the interview that I just came across, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because when I had asked him personally, he said, who cares? And I'm like, all right, maybe this motherfucker just trolling. I don't know. Maybe he would take the fight. You know what I mean? Because it's not like Rolly ain't been in big fights. He fought dangerous guys. He fought Gervonta Davis. He fought Eastside Cruz. He fought Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been a part of big fights. So I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be nothing to fight Dev. No, absolutely not. You know what I mean? I should have known, in the lead up to that fight back in May when Ryan Garcia and Rolly fought and Devin was fighting Jose Ramirez and all that shit. Like, I should have known because, Rolly Romero, after defeating Ryan Garcia, was like, nah, it's all right, man. Like, I still want to see Devin and Ryan fight. And I'm like, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? Why would you still want to see them guys fight if you just beat Ryan? Like, you are that, against fighting Devin Haney that you would still rather him fight Ryan as opposed to you? Why? Like, I just don't understand that shit, bro. But we definitely gonna talk about that. You know what I mean? And speaking of Ring Magazine and Inside of the Ring, like I had brought up previously, I don't know why they keep bringing Ryan Garcia around. Is this dude about to really get paid to commentate boxing? Is this man about to really criticize other fighters? This motherfucker was out here calling Terrence Crawford a coward for his stance on how the way he approached the WBC. But then they admitted right after saying that I just didn't understand the sanction, and I just don't understand why he had to pay $330K. Dickhead. He didn't either. That's why he didn't pay the shit. And what's also not being brought up is the fact that Terrence Crawford offered them money. He offered to pay all the sanctioning bodies the same amount of money. WBC was the only ones that was against it. That's the reality. So that was Terrence Crawford's thing. He was like, yo, I offer all y'all motherfuckers the same money, and everybody accepted it except you. Who the fuck y'all think y'all are to act like y'all could deserve more money than the other sanctioning bodies? I think y'all just above motherfuckers. But it is what it is. We definitely about to get into this. Shout out to the boy Bad Boom Balloon. What up? Marissa said it was crowded. Okay. Let me hold on, y'all. I got my young boy crying. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. Shout out to Agent 86 in the building. My boy Chris Maldonado, my high school brother. What up? All right, man. Let's get into it, man. We're gonna start with just to speak on it briefly, man. I think I'm gonna get the short conversations out of the way first. Then we're gonna get into what we really here for. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna open up the platform for the people to come through and speak their piece. You know what I mean? If they choose to do so. You know what I mean? Some of my people like to stay in the chat. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you contributing in some way, it'll be very much appreciated. My boy Ralph in the building, he said, Ryan was trying not to get on the WBC bad side since they just unbanned him. Not only that, but they made him the number one guy in the WBC from what I understand. Didn't they do that? Or I'm tripping. Didn't they just make Ryan Garcia the number one guy in the WBC? Okay, so no, Conor Benn's number one. But regardless, allowing him to get a title shot. Empty the clip said Conor Benn. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. But regardless, shit, Ryan Garcia ain't even need to be number one contender. Shit, he about to fight for the belt. So would you rather be the number one guy and wait around, or would you rather just get the title shot? Shit, Ryan's in the best situation possible. You know what I mean? This man was caught being a drug cheat. You know what I mean? He's coming off of a bad loss against Rolly Romero, earlier this year. That was earlier this year. And now going into 2026, he gets another opportunity to become world champ. So it is what it is. But anyways, let's get into the Shakur Ryan interaction that went back and forth on, inside of the ring. Like I said, Ryan Garcia was brought over by Ring Magazine to commentate alongside Max Kellerman, Mike Coppinger, and LaShawn McCoy. Like I said, man, shout out to LaShawn McCoy. That's a former Philadelphia Eagle. And you know what I mean? He gave us some great moments in the city. But at the end of the day, this motherfucker, he could be the biggest boxer fan in the world. He ain't got no right to be on that platform talking boxing. You know what I mean? I give Ryan Garcia, you know what I mean? Boxer. He could talk boxing. Regardless of how the way we feel about him, he could talk boxing. He has firsthand experience with it. Max Kellerman been commentating and been a part of boxing for years. Mike Coppinger, he been writing and reporting on the sport of boxing for years, so he even has a say-so in being there. LaShawn McCoy, motherfucker, just watch TV. He watch a couple fights on TV, and all of a sudden he's getting compensated to talk boxing. I just don't understand this shit. But anyways, I'm gonna keep bringing that up just because I got a problem with it personally. But ain't no disrespect to LaShawn McCoy. You know what I mean? That's just the Ring Magazine doing the weird shit that they do. But anyways, let's get into this back and forth between Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia, man. I didn't get to see what had led up to this moment, but regardless, we're gonna see exactly what Inside the Ring put up.
Yo, I do have you beat him.
I will whoop your ass.
Bro, I'll pop that gap right back in that mouth. I'll have you looking like a saber gap tooth tiger. Oh my God, I'll do you dirty. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You suck.
Oh my, here we go.
I don't care.
Not the same fighter. Hey, not the same fighter. Not the same. Hey, when I put a beat on you, what are you gonna say? When I put a beat on you, what are you gonna say?
I was
hey, no, when I put a beat on you, When I'm talking about you. You got no power. You got no power.
And you lost. And
Okay,
you still scared of him to this day.
Hell no. You, bro, I'm gonna knock that gap right back in your mouth. I'm gonna knock that gap into your mouth again. Hey, you fixed the team. You fixed the team. But I'm gonna knock that right back in.
It's your joint.
Bam. Bam.
It's your first time. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just say this. Ryan Garcia is a corny motherfucker, boy. Oh my God, he's a corny motherfucker. I'm gonna knock that gap back in your mouth. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Are we in high school, bro? Are we like in middle school? Like, only weird little motherfuckers say that type of shit. I'm gonna knock that gap right back in your mouth. Yeah, man, I'm gonna make you look like a man. Shut the fuck up. You're not gonna do anything, Ryan. Nobody believes you, cuz. Nobody believes you. Did we not just see what you did in your last fight, cuz? Like, did we really, like, did we see how to, you act like we ain't just see what happened between you and Rolly Romero, bro. You say you clearly don't got no heart. Every time you've been under the brightest lights, you folded on some Kalani shit. You done folded on some Kalani shit, cuz. Like, we seen you with Gervonta Davis. And the lead up, you ain't fighting nobody notable. You go ahead and you fight Gervonta Davis, you sit there, you take a knee, you wait for the ref to count to 10, and then you get up. You showed your whole side right then and there. You showed you got quit in you. You try to blame it on your rib and, you know, being dehydrated. So motherfuckers was giving you a pass. You know, the niggas who got crushes on you. You know what I mean? Got man crushes or whatever the case is. They give you a pass. So then, you know what I mean? You go ahead, you fight Devin Haney. You psych yourself. Like, you going crazy the whole time. Nobody really knows why, because you never had a mental health episode at any of the fights that you've been in. But come to find out, you was on PEDs the whole lead up to the fight. You know what I mean? Which will make sense why you had several masking agents in your system simultaneously in the lead up to the fight. Because when did Ryan Garcia ever become Ricardo Mayorga, where he just drinking and smoking and camping? No, he did that specifically for the Devin Haney fight. And that is just so coincidental that he was using multiple masking agents, you know, drinking, from what I understand, smoking, using illegal IVs that was caught on footage. You see what I mean? Your voice is hoarse for 6 months, which is also a side effect of performance enhancement drugs being in your system. Everything just showed that you cheated the whole lead up to the fight because you didn't believe in yourself going into that fight with Devin Haney. Right? So you got a temporary victory over Devin Haney. Your card was pulled right away once you popped dirty. So then you come back. And everybody was so gassed up on you, saying how, you know what I mean, it wasn't PEDs that made him beat up on Devin. You gonna see in the Rolly fight. Told y'all motherfuckers, that motherfucker body don't look the same in the lead up to this fight. Something just look off about him. His personality isn't as crazy as it used to be. He real calm, reserved, relaxed. That's because that's who he really is. He goes into this shit with Rolly Romero, gets hit with one left hook from Rolly, hits the fucking deck, and then decides in his mind that he no longer wants to get hit clean. So what does he do? Play it safe. Goes into survival mode. And not only that, because I'm seeing Ryan Garcia talk about, oh, styles make fights. You ain't got no power. You ain't got no power. So Ryan Garcia is indirectly admitting when getting into this interaction with Shakur Stevenson that all you need is power to defeat him. Because if he's saying, because Shakur Stevenson clearly told him, bro, you lost to Rolly. Which that lets me know Shakur doesn't think much of Rolly. So you're like, nigga, you lost to Rolly. Like, Rolly ass. Like, you losing to him and you talking about beating me? And he completely justified it and you know, taking that stance. Because really, like, we all know who's the more skilled fighter between Rolly and Shakur Stevenson. And Ryan Garcia can't say that it was only power that defeated him against Rolly Romero, because Rolly Romero was outskilling him as well. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Watch that fight. Rolly outsmarted him. The whole fight was outboxing him because Ryan refused to let his hands go because he was scared of them counters that Rolly was shooting, you know, down the pipe. And Shakur Stevenson also said that you still scared of him. I believe that. I think you a hoe ass nigga because you had the opportunity to rematch Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero was coming out talking about why this guy don't want to fight me. Hey, fight me. Why you want to fight Barrios? You want to fight Barrios? Fight me. I beat you. Let's rematch. This motherfucker out here calling your motherfucking bluff. You ignoring him, acting like you acting like you got one up on him. No, you was a hoe ass nigga. You and Tank are very similar. I see why you want to be friends with the nigga, because y'all act like y'all be on some type of time. Then when it's time to step up and sign them motherfucking rematches, y'all want to go explore easier avenues. That's the type shit y'all niggas be on. That's the type shit you niggas be on, man. Yeah, he got outsmarted by Rolly Romero. Just watch the fight. Because that was the only, like, it wasn't much action outside of the knockdown. It was just like, Rolly was like, all right, jab, jab. It became a jab contest, and Rolly was just better than you. Nigga, out-jabbed you. He out-jabbed you. Let Rolly Romero out-jab you. So you over here talking about styles make fights. You ain't got no power. You ain't got no power. So he's saying because Shakur Stevenson is not a big puncher, he don't have anything to worry about. But motherfucker, if you an elite level fighter, whether they got power or not, you shouldn't be concerned at all. That just goes to show you that Ryan Garcia is scared of motherfuckers who have power. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just, like, let's just hear what they saying. You ain't got to take my word for it. Ryan Garcia over here trying to make funny jokes about Shakur fixing his teeth and all this other shit. And Shakur is telling them real life situations like, yo, him saying I'll whoop your ass is an opinion, but he said you lost to Rolly. You still scared of Rolly. Because as far as I'm concerned, whenever a motherfucker has an opportunity to avenge their losses, real fighters, they go out and they try to get it done. Shout out to Lennox Lewis. Shout out to Muhammad Ali. Shout out to who lost and came back and beat motherfucker. Shout out to Shakur Foster. Even though I ain't thought he lost to Kunsei Sao anyway, but he went and he got his lick back. Devin Haney was trying to get the rematch with you. He was trying to get his lick back, but you fucked the money up. Shout out to Devin Haney for attempting to do so. You see what I mean? Shout out to the motherfuckers who get their lick back because they know that's the right thing to do. You feel me? Sergey Kovalev did it when he lost to that motherfucking that Hispanic dude. Boy knocked him out or whatever. He came back beating. Shout out to him for doing so. Shout out to the motherfuckers who had close fights. Shout out to the motherfuckers who had close fights and went and did the rematch and shut him out. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather with Mike Donner and Jose Luis Castillo. Shout out to Andre Ward with Sergey Kovalev. Like, you not cut like that, bro. Miguel Cotto, shout out to him for the Antonio Margarito lick back. Getting his lick back against Margarito. You not cut like that is what I'm trying to say. You're not cut like that. Shout out to Juan Manuel Marquez. That's another one. Motherfucker had to fight Pacquiao 4 times. Finally got his lick back. You feel me? You not cut like that. You take losses and you tuck your tail because you really a bitch. And that's just what motherfuckers don't be wanting to tell you for real, but that's the reality. So Shakur Stevenson feels disrespected. Like, you over here talking about you really talking like you big dog. Nigga, you just lost and you scared to rematch the nigga. You talking about beating me? And here go Ryan Garcia admitting that all you need is power in order to get this nigga respect or you can beat him. Because if you ain't got power, that encourages the shit out of Ryan Garcia, apparently. But that's not even true. That's not even true because when the motherfucker got somebody who's not a big puncher in front of him but has some type of boxing intelligence, he feels the need to take performance enhancement drugs to try to even out the playing field. That's the type shit that Ryan Garcia be on. Why the fuck is Ryan Garcia on that panel? He is an embarrassment to boxing. I would rather, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I'll take back what I said. I would rather have LaShawn McCoy up there than Ryan Garcia. He is a bad representation for the sport. His opinion don't matter. The arrogance of this fucking dickhead to be speaking about Terrence Crawford being a coward? Crawford? A coward? Because he didn't want to pay a sanctioning fee, which you even admitted. You said that it was too high for him to be like $330K. That's a lot of money. You called him a coward, but even admitted that the price was too crazy for Crawford to be paying. So which one is it? You would do the last motherfucker to call somebody a coward. You are the last one. As many times as you shown coward, let me, because he was saying cowardness. Cowardness ain't even a fucking word. You see what I'm saying? The audacity of this fucking coward to call somebody else a coward is insane. You've shown cowardice multiple times throughout your career, and you're not even in the second half of your career yet. To be real, the Gervonta Davis fight, you showed cowardice. The Devin Haney fight. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You showed cowardice. The moment that you take performance enhancement drugs to try to get an edge over a fighter, you are a fucking coward. Third fight, Rolly Romero. You kept talking about how you was going to destroy Rolly Romero and all this shit. And everybody was rocking with you except me. I was the only one who said Rolly was going to beat him. I said, all Rolly got to do is this. That's all he got to do. And that's exactly what he did. He outclassed him. I told y'all Ryan ain't got no heart. Y'all had to see it to believe it. I guess, but I already had seen it. I never forgot about the Gervonta Davis fight. Because real niggas don't go out like that. Real niggas could get knocked out. They could get stopped. They could get beat up. But cowards don't go. Real niggas don't go out like the way Ryan did. Wait until 10 to get up. Nigga, the only way that they get counted to 10 is if they out. Like Wilder Fury, number 3. Like Deontay Wilder had to be out for him to get counted out. You see what I mean? That's how real niggas go out. If and nobody want to go out in that. Nobody want to go out in that way. But shit, that's the only way that I'm gonna go out. The only way I go out like a hoe is if you spark me. That's not even going out like a hoe. That's called going out on your shield. That's the only way you counting 10 on me is if I'm out cold, or I just physically cannot get up. It's the only way. You calling Crawford an all-time great a coward? Man, moved up 2 divisions, damn near 3 divisions to beat up on Canelo Alvarez, somebody that you was nut hugging for years until they didn't want to deal with you no more. And beat him convincingly and became undisputed, something that you have yet to do. Nigga, you have yet to get a world title. You better hope you beat Barrios, nigga. You better hope you beat Barrios. I swear to God, because Barrios talking mad confident. He showed a picture of him and Devin Haney. He was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how we going to unify later down the line. I got some business to take care of first. Nigga looking at you like easy work. He looking at you like easy work. You know what I mean? So you better hope you beat Barrios. Because if he tap into his old self, or if he was like how he was at 140 and shit like that, nigga, you going to be in trouble. I promise you that. You will be in serious trouble. And I'm rooting for Mario Barrios. He's disappointed me in these last few fights with Abel Ramos and Manny Pacquiao, but you better believe I'm rocking with Mario Barrios. I don't give a fuck if Barrios get his shit slapped in the first round. I'm rocking with Barrios the whole lead up to the fight. Fuck it. Shout out to LA Steckout, man. We rocking with Barrios. We rocking with you, brother. Because we don't want to see this whole ass nigga be anywhere near a world title. I hope you get it done. Straight like that. As a matter of fact, Barrios, you beat Ryan Garcia ass. I'll never throw no smut on your name again. I swear to God, I don't give a fuck if you duck a million niggas. I'm not gonna go out my way to disrespect you, brother. I swear I won't. Give you all the respect in the world. I said the same shit about Tommy Fury. I said this nigga beat Jake Paul. I never say nothing bad about it. You ain't never hear me say nothing bad about Tommy Fury after that. So my word, keep that shit 1,000,000 times 10. You beat this nigga ass, I swear to God, I'll never talk crazy about you again. I don't give a fuck if you duck Haney. I don't give a fuck what you do. Nigga, you could go on a bum tour after that. I would not care. Swear to God. I'm just seeing this super chat right here. Shout out to my boy Jalil with the $2 super chat. He says, salute Mazuma. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for always coming through and supporting the channel. This shit really means a lot. You see what I mean? But anyways, let's run through this one more time before we conclude this whole part of the live. Let's hear how this shit all went down. I didn't see the full version, obviously. I'm sure that'll come out within the next day or so. But let's just hear this back one more time.
Yo,
I do have you beat him.
I will whoop your ass.
Bro, I'll pop that gap right back in that mouth. I'll have you looking like a saber gap tooth tiger. Oh my God, I'll do you dirty, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You suck.
Hey, oh my, here we go. Hey, not the same fighter. Hey, not the same fighter. Not the same. Hey, when I put a beat on you, what are you gonna say? When I put a beat on you, what are you gonna say?
I was
hey, no, when I put a beat on you, when I'm talking about you. You got no power. You got no power.
And you lost. And
Okay,
you still
say
scared
less.
of him to this day.
Hell no. You, bro, I'm gonna knock that gap right back in your mouth. I'm gonna knock that gap into your mouth again. Yeah, you fixed the team. You fixed the team, but I'm gonna knock that right back in.
It's your joint.
Bam.
It's Shakur's time right now. That's it.
That motherfucker ain't got no shame. That nigga Ryan ain't got no shame. The fact that you feel like you even worthy of speaking like that to Shakur Stevenson is insane. That nigga is everything you wish you was. Skilled, accomplished, clean fighter. That nigga is a reflection of everything that you want to be. Absolutely insane. You should be praised to Shakur. You should even admit, like, bro, I would be just like you because you're everything that he's not. Hoe ass nigga. And that ain't even me glazing Shakur. What I'm telling you is, don't be talking about motherfuckers who got better shit going on than you do. Goofy. Man, I hope you win that world title. I'm telling you, you lose that, you're going to be the biggest flunky of your generation. The fact that they even put Ryan Garcia, I don't give a fuck if the nigga win a world title after this. The fact that they put Ryan Garcia as one of the 4 kings of this new era and not Shakur is fucking insane. And I'm talking about niggas was talking about him being they was talking about Ryan Garcia being one of the 4 kings while Shakur was champion at 35. They was talking about that shit. Huh? So who was y'all saying? Y'all was saying Dev, Tank, who was the other one? Teo and Ryan? Insane. I ain't got a problem with neither one of them niggas being on the list. You know what I'm saying? Because Tank, he was a popular guy, even though he was a duck, and he really probably don't deserve to be on there neither. He was popular. He had some good wins. Whatever the case is, he won world titles. Dev, undisputed, won 3-division world champion. You know what I mean? Solid wins on his resume. Shakur Stevenson, multiple division world champion, solid wins on his resume. Ryan, you can't say that about him. You can't say that about him. Teofimo Lopez, unified champion, multi-division world champion. You could like he earned that. Ryan, you nothing like your peers. Why are you on this list? Because niggas found you attractive? Listen me with that bullshit, cuz. So that was a long, drawn-out reaction to this 47-second video. But it is what it is, man. I'm just sick of seeing this dude, Ryan Garcia, just running around, just acting like he's still one of them guys and taking zero accountability for his actions. He's really a fucking cornball, to be honest with you. This shit damn near make me want to say something about his parents, because ain't no way that y'all was great parents and y'all created that. Like, there's no way that y'all cool parents and y'all created that type of human being. Y'all gotta be shitty people. Y'all gotta be. Like, that's just where I'm at with it. And I would say, I wouldn't be mad if somebody said that about me if my child was moving like that. Like, where's your father? Because it almost make me feel like his father wasn't there, but apparently his dad was active. So his dad probably just a nut ass nigga. Because ain't no way I'm gonna be moving like that and my dad not tell me nothing. Shit. Ryan said he was fondled with when he was a young boy too. Where the fuck was your dad at when all that was going on? That can happen to anybody. Let's not get it misconstrued whether you have active parents or not. But ain't no way that boy should be out here. Let me see. My boy Ralph said, even outside of his peers, the new gen, Abdullah Mason became champion before Ryan. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? You let this nigga Abdullah Mason, who really ain't had no notable opponents until winning a world title, you let that nigga get a world title before you. You better hope Virgil don't get a world title before you, boy. I swear to God. You let this nigga Virgil Ortiz get a title before you really a flunky. You like really a flunky. And I find it funny how they be calling people, oh, he a 30-year-old prospect. Oh, he's a 28-year-old prospect. What the fuck is Ryan? Because I'm not one of them people that say that shit. You know what I mean? I believe, there's different phases of guys' career: prospect, contender, world champion. You know what I mean? Whatever the case is, like, Ryan's obviously a contender because he's contended for world titles before, right? But y'all quick to say, y'all would say, oh, Blair Cobb's a 30-year-old prospect. Oh, Bruce Carrington's a 28, 29-year-old prospect. So what the fuck is Ryan? I never heard y'all call Ryan that. Why doesn't he fit that description? This nigga is 0, 2, and 1 in world title fights. Bruce Carrington ain't ever get an opportunity yet. Blair Cobb ain't ever get an opportunity for a world title. You feel me? Ryan had opportunity and still couldn't get it together. This nigga was like early LeBron in the finals. Remember when everybody, LeBron's the next grow up? Motherfucker was losing finals all over the place. Nigga went to the finals for like 10 straight years. He only won like 2 times. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we even talking about? Damn, this Eagles game is getting crazy. I'm watching this shit while talking to y'all. Eagles only up by 3, and there's a minute 46 left in the quarter. That's a lot of time. They need to get stops. And it looked like the Chargers are right by the end zone, too. They aren't too far off. They at the they're in Eagles territory. They at the 38-yard line. It's not looking good, man. Eagles really need a stop. Really need a stop. Oh, my God. They just got a first down. They chipping away at the yards. Bam. Anyways, so I don't really care to talk about that no more. And other news, man, some positive things that's going on to continue speaking on Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez have officially gave us an update with where they'll be fighting. I already pretty much told you guys where I believe they will be fighting, which is the Madison Square Garden. They just confirmed it on Ring Magazine earlier today. So 3:50, damn near 4 o'clock today. It says boxing is back at the world's most famous arena, a.k.a. Madison Square Garden. It's going down January 31st. You know what I mean? The Ring 6. You know what I mean? Teofimo Lopez will defend his ring and WBO super lightweight title. Super lightweight world title against Shakur Stevenson at Madison Square Garden on January 31st in New York. Tickets pre-sale will begin December 10th at noon Eastern Time, with the general on sale to follow December 11th at noon Eastern Standard Time at Ticketmaster.com. So for those of y'all who would like to chip into the Mazuma Foundation to get me some motherfucking tickets to this fight, man, please do so. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. I'm going to definitely take a look at the pre-sale tickets, though, and that'll give me an indicator as to whether I'm going to the fight or not. From what I heard, one of my homies has sent me, one of the guys that be in the comments, I forgot exactly who it was, but shout out to you. He came out with he sent me an email with the ticket prices, which I don't understand how he got the ticket prices because the pre-sale ain't even go up yet. But if they are the ticket prices that I think they were, then most likely I would not be going to New York because there ain't no way you gonna make me pay $1K for some nosebleeds. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. I'll give you guys some updates. You know what I mean? Because so initially I wanted to go to Super L's fight against Dalton Smith, January 10th, because that's the day before my birthday. By the time the fight was over, it'll actually be my birthday, 12 in the morning. But, with Super Matias's, unfortunate, controversies, I don't really feel like I should support that event, at least not now. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It was Blunt Sports. Shout out to Blunt Sports. So, yeah, man. There's nothing really much more to talk about that. I do think this is an East Coast fight. I think that's a great venue to have this fight, considering both of these guys are East Coast guys. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson's about a half hour away from New York and Newark, New Jersey. So that's going to have a lot of people. A lot of his people will be over there, no doubt. Teofimo Lopez, he claims Brooklyn, New York, and he's fought at Madison Square Garden on multiple occasions. And I don't know exactly what his fan base is like at this point in time, but I'm sure he'll have some supporters there as well, because he got a lot of Glazers that live in New York. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? You can put their name in the chat. You know what I mean? You got the low nose, down low nose T.O. You know what I mean? So you got him, you got that weirdo bull punch drunk and all that bullshit. Oh my God. You got the dude punch drunk and all that bullshit, you know what I mean? So he gonna have his little groupies out there as well. So we'll see. We'll see, man. But I'm just glad that they actually had a venue going, because at first they were saying New York, and I'm like, okay, we're out in New York. Why didn't y'all solidify the venue? But they figured it out. Shout out to Turkey Al Sheik and everybody involved, Top Rank, Matchroom Boxing. And I wanted to say happy birthday to Bob Arum. 94 years old, bro. That is a fucking life that's been lived, bro. If he kicked the bucket at any moment next year, he's lived a hell of a life. He's done some historical shit in boxing, and he's had a long life, man. That's like this. What's going on? Okay, cool. So, just to move on from this whole situation, man, I think it's time that we had this conversation, man. And I'm still seeing that O'Shaquie Foster. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. There's something going on with this shit. Damn, the fucking Chargers just tied. They just tied the game. It looked like the Eagles and the Chargers will be going into overtime. Sheesh. That's not a good job. But I seen that O'Shaquie Foster and Shakur Stevenson still going back and forth. Shakur actually had said something that was very, weird, in my opinion. Shakur Stevenson said, he told Shaq, "You is a bitch. I'm in Houston every single day. I will say it to your face any day of the week. I'm right here now, you bitch-ass niggas. Suck a dick. And that mandatory shit don't mean nothing. You could have that bitch-ass belt. You know how much money I'm making this fight? More than you'll ever make in your life. Now say please, little boy." Shakur, why would you say that? Why would you say you could have that bitch ass belt? So now you not fucking with the WBC no more neither? Because your big brother turned, gave his belt up. What's going on? Why would you even say that? I don't really understand that. You could have that belt. It sounds like when you say that, it sounds like you don't want to fight him. So that's not a good look. That's definitely not a good look. Let me actually see if I could pull that shit up. Let me see. Canvas Culture Media. All right, let me take a look. Let me get the full Canvas Culture. Okay. Never mind. That's too much to read. It was really going at it in this comment section. Yeah. That's messy. And I ain't about to read all of that because we fuck around and get demonetized for all that. But Shakur tripping. Fuck you mean he could have a belt? Why is you acting like you above fighting O'Shaquie Foster? Nigga, you just fought motherfucking William Cepeda. William Cepeda ain't as decorated and as accomplished as O'Shaquie Foster. O'Shaquie a 2-time world champion. So it's cool to fight William Cepeda, who shit was nothing but a fucking contender at 135. Like, that's cool. Like, it's so good to fight William Cepeda, but O'Shaquie Foster not good enough. I don't understand that shit. So nigga said you could have the belt. What? You should never say that as a champion, brother. You should never say that as a champion. But anyways, we gonna move on from that. I ain't gonna really speak too much on that. You feel what I mean? But if they do mandate that fight and Shakur act like he don't want that work, that's not gonna be a good look. I'm gonna just say that. That's not gonna be a good look. I'm gonna tell you this though, a lot of these motherfuckers, they always end up becoming who they hated coming up. Like Shakur hated the fact that Tank didn't want to fight him. He hated the fact that Lomachenko didn't get to fight him, and all these other people that he called out that he was never able to solidify fights with. I'm sure he was disappointed he couldn't get the Haney fight before he moved up to 40. Like y'all hate that this shit get done to y'all, but as soon as y'all get in a certain position, y'all start doing the same shit that was done to y'all. I don't understand that shit. I don't understand that shit, bro. This motherfucker Shakur talking about, oh, you made that little $450K. You know how much I'm making for this fight? Nigga, ain't nobody talking about money. He talking about wanting to fight you, nigga. But whatever, man. Let's get into this Rolly Romero video because he said something very telling in this interview that I want you guys to pay attention to. And it's pretty, like, I was already suspicious about this. Because, like I said, I had texted Rolly Romero personally. I'm like, yo, what you think about Bill Haney calling y'all out, man? He said, who cares? So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what you mean, who cares? He calling you out, cuz you a champion, he a champion, he want that smoke with you. Who cares? All right. Cool. Tried again. I already knew what type time it was, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Like, all right, maybe he just ain't worried about that right now because he got something else lined up. But Rolly don't got shit lined up. You know what I mean? He was trying to lock in the fight with Ryan Garcia, get the rematch. That wasn't able to happen. Then he was looking at a potential Mario Barrios fight. He fighting Ryan. Ryan fighting Barrios. So that's 2 out of the 3 options already out the way. Manny Pacquiao, he was acting like that was a fight that was going to get done as well. Manny Pacquiao probably not even looking at Rolly Romero at this point because he's trying to get a Floyd Mayweather rematch. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Salute, call it what it is. That shit, we about to shit. You see the title? You see the title, Southwest. We don't just because I got an interview with this nigga don't mean that I'm gonna just act like motherfuckers don't be ducking now. But let's hear what Rolly got to say, man. I rewinded this back just for y'all to hear the full extent of his words. You feel what I mean? I want y'all to hear everything that he's saying so nobody could say, oh, yeah, you just took a clip and you try to. No. We're going to hear the whole thing. We're going to hear the question that was asked, all that. So let's get to it.
There's only the only multiple divisions world champions on that list is me. Well, I'm not on the list. Is Barrios and Devin. Mm-hmm. So why is Barrios number 10? That don't make sense, right? Or whatever. I mean, it does make sense for the real reason, But I mean, I don't recognize anything. I recognize.
You feel like because of the whole idea of trying to.
Rolly is actually, like, oh, niggas drink juice to me. Niggas like, I don't know why. I was laughing about the nigga drinking the juice. I don't know what it is. It's like he just a naturally goofy ass nigga. Like, look how the way he's sipping on the juice.
Never his chest.
Do you feel like because of that whole idea of trying to make the Devin and Ryan, because you said those fights could still happen after you beat Ryan. So I mean,
I wanted them to fight each other. I still want them to fight each other.
Yeah. Is it kind of?
Are you a promoter, nigga? Why you want them to fight each other so bad? Because you don't want to fight the nigga that Dad been calling you out. That's the real reason why. It ain't like Rolly give a fuck about these niggas' careers and want them to make money. No, it's because he wants Devin Haney to worry about other people. He don't want Devin Haney to worry about him.
weird that that's not the fight that Bill and Devin's asking for, or Bill's been asking for you, opposed to asking for Ryan? Because it didn't seem like he's interested in it.
Why didn't they call me out after I beat Ryan? Why didn't they call me out directly after they beat Norman? Why did they sit down and try to play all that humble stuff? But me and Devin are never going to fight. I want nothing to do with that fight.
Shit. I was just about to pause to talk about that first point he made. Like, why they ain't call me out after the fight? So now they got a time frame in which they could call you out. Nigga, he wasn't a world champion at the time yet. You know what I mean? He got a world title now. He trying to unify. He called you out. Why did he have to call you out after the Ryan Garcia fight for it to be valid to you? Calling you out. Ain't no time frame on no beef, nigga. Fuck is we even talking about? But let me rewind this back just 10 seconds out. This shit right here just sounds crazy.
Why didn't they call me out directly after they beat Norman? Why did they sit down and try to play all that humble stuff? But me and Devin are never going to fight. I want nothing to do with that fight. Like I said, way back when, I believe he should go do his rematch with Ryan.
Well, then,
you got to come down to the promised land, man. 235 acres. We farming our own chickens, homie. Thousands of chickens, thousands. Running around everywhere, quack, quack, quack. Talk about next level shit, homie.
Bro, what Devin Haney be doing to these niggas, bro? Hey, yo, Bill, what y'all be doing to these fighters, man? What do y'all be doing? Like, it just like for motherfuckers who are pillow punchers and boring and all this shit, y'all really have a tough time getting motherfuckers to confirm fights with y'all. Shout out to Brian Norman Jr. Shout out to Jose Ramirez, you know, his latest opponents for taking the fights because, bro, this shit right here is insane. This nigga sipping on that goddamn juice, that's a thirsty duck, by the way. That for a motherfucker that just float on water, you know, throughout the day, that's a thirsty motherfucker right here, boy. That nigga acting like they sprinkle some motherfucking fish scale on that in that motherfucking drink. The way he's sipping on that motherfucker. But goddamn, this shit right here is crazy. Let's hear this one more time.
They beat Norman. Why did they sit down and try to play all that humble stuff? But me and Devin are never going to fight. I want nothing to do with that fight. Like I said, way back.
This nigga said, we are never gonna fight. We are never gonna fight. Oh, wait. Let me hold.
But me and Devin are never going to fight. I want nothing to do with that fight.
This nigga said, I want nothing to do with that fight. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever heard a fighter say that on camera before. Like on camera, I've never heard a fighter say that. And this right here, this shit right here destroys that whole narrative that fighters be putting out here talking about, man, fighters don't be scared of anybody. You know, fighters are fighters, man. They'll fight anybody. They're not scared of anybody. Bullshit. I've always pushed back on that narrative every time. These fighters are just because everybody feel fear to one extent or another. You know what I mean? So miss me with that bullshit that because you a fighter that you don't feel fear and that, you know, you've been fighting your whole life, so why be scared? Man, these niggas be terrified, bro. This nigga just said he can't say that it don't make business sense because Devin Haney gets a good fucking they get a bag over there in Riyadh. See, that's why, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Turki Al-Sheikh, right? Let's not, you know, I've criticized Turki Al-Sheikh multiple times on here because when he do nut shit, I call it out. So it's like how I do with everybody. I got, you know, me and Rolly cool, but I got to call it what it is, man. This is the difference between me and a lot of these motherfuckers because when Tio was out here saying racist shit and motherfucking ducking Devin Haney behind the scenes, there was still niggas who, because they didn't want to fuck up their relationship with him, They were still dick riding. That's not me. That'll never be me. That'll never be me. A nigga could be from Philly. We could have traded out of the same gym. If I'm feeling the way about how the way they moving, I'm going to call it out. Because you doing this shit publicly, so I'm going to respond to it publicly. So, I forgot where the fuck I was at. Agent 86 said they probably not scared to fight, but they definitely scared of getting they ass whooped. Nigga, that's the same shit. Come on, Agent, come on. You know that's the same shit. What you mean they not scared of... I ain't scared of fucking that bitch. I'm just scared to get herpes. So you scared to fuck that bitch. They go together, bro. One hand washes the other. He's scared to get his ass whooped. Therefore, he's scared to fight the man. They go hand in hand, brother. He tripping. Bro, has anybody ever said that on camera, bro? I think one time Billy Joe Saunders had said some wild shit like Triple G would beat me and him on the same night, like on some crap. That's probably like the closest thing to that. Like Billy Joe was an active world champion at middleweight at the time that he said that. And Triple G was a champion in his division as well. And Triple G was looking for the smoke with him, but Billy Joe kept turning him down. Billy Joe had said in the press conference one time, he was like, I think Triple G could whoop me and him in the same night. Like, what? What? I never heard a fighter say that. I'm never going to fight him. I want nothing to do with fighting him. That is wild. So, then the Eagles snapping right now. The Eagles about to get this victory if they keep this shit going. I think at OT, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. My football people in the building. When they OT, whoever scores the first touchdown wins the game. I believe that's how I go, right? I could be wrong. Because the Chargers got a field goal, but that's not a touchdown, so they let it continue. Damn. The Chargers, they've been real like a lot of unnecessary roughness on their side. All right, let's see what he do. I'm sick, bro. Am I the only nigga who's sick of Saquon Barkley, bro? This nigga had one good season, and since then, this nigga cannot run. He cannot get a yard. He cannot get yards to save his life. This nigga always getting hit behind the scrimmage line, or this motherfucker, like, he get 1 yard to get hit. Like, this motherfucker can't find a gap to save his life, bro. This nigga Saquon been shitty the whole season. Nigga was shitty during the Super Bowl. This nigga was shit. Man, let me stop talking about this nigga, bro. But anyways, I've never heard a fighter say this before. But then, when you go look at Rolly Romero's history, I thought about the Jackson Marinas fight. Now, if y'all been following Rolly for that long, then y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. If y'all haven't been following Rolly that long, then go ahead and you ain't got to watch the whole fight. Just go watch the clips. He fought a Dominican, I think he was Dominican dude by the name of Jackson Marinas. He ended up getting knocked out by Richard Comey and shit like that, but and I think Frank Martin fucked him up too. Let me see. Let me do my research. Let me go ahead and look that up before I put that out there. Yeah, he beat the shit out of Jackson Marinas not too long ago. So, Bully says he ain't trying to be chasing someone around the ring. It's a style clash. He don't want no part in. Did you see they sparring sessions, Bullies? Because when I seen they sparring sessions, Rolly wasn't chasing nobody around the ring. That ain't what I saw. I seen the motherfucker standing his ground with Rolly and picking him to pieces. But nah, for real though. If y'all go watch that Jackson Marinas fight with Rolly Romero, you saw a boxing lesson. An absolute boxing lesson. That boy Jackson Marinas took him to school. And they robbed Jackson Marinas really bad in that fight. 16s and 8s are different. Yeah, but the styles are the same, brother. The styles are the same. 16 and 8s are different. That is very true. 8 ounces are 2 times smaller than the 16s. A lot of damage could be done in 8s that might not be done in the 16s. I understand it. Trust me. I've been doing this for a while. But the styles are still the same. So he fought Jackson Marinas with 8-ounce gloves on and was given a boxing lesson. It was given a boxing lesson. Easy work. They robbed Jackson Marinas. Rolly wanted nothing to do with that style ever since then. Ever since then, he's wanted nothing to do with that style. And I think this is exactly why Rolly Romero wants nothing to do with Devin Haney, because if you struggle with somebody on the level of a Jackson Marinas, I could only imagine the difficulties you'll have with a Devin Haney. And I don't want to hear this notion that Devin Haney runs anymore. I don't. Like, yeah, Jose Ramirez, he took the path that he took. Only Bill Haney knows why they pulled that game plan out. From what I understand, Devin Haney pays his father to orchestrate game plans, and he listens. Because he pays his father, he's gonna follow through with whatever he suggests, right? So he just followed his coach's game plan. That's what a fighter's supposed to do. So yeah, he could get criticism. You know what I mean? He could get criticism for running against Jose Ramirez, but y'all said he was gonna do that against Brian Norman, and he didn't. Somebody who punches hard, just like Rolly Romero, athletic, explosive like Rolly Romero. He stood in the pocket, and he picked him off and boxed his ass off en route to a clean, unanimous decision victory with a knockdown in between that, between those rounds. Right? These Eagles are about to win this game, y'all. I hate the fact that the Eagles play to the level of their competition all the time, though. Like, them niggas will face a 0-8, a 0-14, whatever the case is, and they'll play to the level of their competition. Then they'll fight. Then they'll play a 12-0 and play to the level of their competition. It's like, I'll never understand it, to be honest with you. Oh my God. The fucking Chargers got an interception, bro. And the Chargers won the fucking game. Yo, these niggas are fucking jokes, bro. God damn. How many interceptions did fucking Jalen Hurts throw today? Was that like 3 or 4 interceptions? Bro, get these niggas the fuck out of here, bro. And Jalen Hurts want to play it all serious all the time. Nigga, you should. Somebody need to smack that nigga, bro. I'm so sick of them fucking dickheads, bro. These 3 games in a row. 3 fucking games in a row, bro. Y'all niggas was 21-0 up against the fucking Cowboys. And this ain't a football podcast, y'all. My fault. But goddamn, bro, it's like a Philadelphian, bro. This is fucking ridiculous, bro. We fucking 8-5 now. We lost 3 in a row, nigga. We was just 8-2. We was just at the top of our fucking top of the NFC East or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Niggas doing their thing. You lose 3 in a row. You was up 21-0 against the fucking Cowboys. They come back and they smoke us. When they don't have no right to be doing that type shit. Them niggas is ass. And they've been ass since I don't know how fucking long. These niggas. The Chargers, you know, they're a solid team or whatever the case is, but god damn. They quarterback had a broken left hand and he's still giving y'all niggas work. Like, what the fuck is we doing, bro? You let a nigga with one hand like outplaying Jalen Hurts. Like, what the this nigga Jalen Hurts just throwing that shit right to the lineman. Like, nigga, they not wearing green. What are you doing? That nigga is fucking ass, bro. Like, whatever type time they on, they need to get the fuck up out of here with all that, bro. The fuck? Bro, he threw it right to the nigga in the end zone. Threw it right to the nigga. Anyways, man, that's why I try. I don't know why I keep torturing myself because I don't even watch football like that to begin with. But I'll tune in just because. Like, I love seeing the city lit whenever they win and shit like that. The Eagles are a big deal in Philly. So like, I like to see something positive coming up out of our city. But every time I watch, I just notice how stupid these niggas move out there. It's like, I'm not no football enthusiast. I'm not a football analyst. I'm not a football expert. I don't know what be going on out there. But it's players that y'all niggas got a lot of shit to, you know, get together, bro. Y'all niggas look trash. Y'all niggas don't look like no Super Bowl winners. God damn. That's what I'm saying, though, Blaze. These niggas don't look like no Super Bowl winning ass niggas. They don't. Niggas look like they digress. Like, what the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ, bro. 4-0s, nigga. Every time I look, this nigga threw a pick. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Since when you been doing that? Jalen Hurts was fucking. I ain't never seen a nigga throw it. No, like the whole fucking season. This nigga gonna throw. I think he threw 1 the last game. This nigga threw 4 this game, bro. What the fuck are y'all doing? What are you doing? Ain't no way niggas got y'all figured out this easy, bro. There's no way. Something gotta change, bro. That Nick Sirianni nigga, everybody be glazing, dude. Figure it the fuck out, bro. Fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man. Anyways, shout out to everybody that's in the building. I'm gonna get back to this boxing talk, man. This shit that shit is disappointing. And what's gonna piss me off more is that shit gonna be all over my timeline. This nigga Gilly somewhere crying. Let me see. Crazy. But anyways, yeah, I saw that. Philly fans have crashed the fuck out. That's a fact. God damn. But let's get to these open boxing topics, man. Let's hear what Rolly got to say just one more time.
Or Bill's been asking for you, opposed to asking for Ryan, because it didn't seem like he's interested.
Why didn't they call me out after I beat Ryan? Why didn't they call me out directly after they beat Norman? Why did they sit down and try to play all that humble stuff? But me and Devin are never going to fight. I want nothing to do with that fight. Like I said way back when, I believe he should go do his rematch with Ryan.
Well then.
So pretty much, I don't want no smoke with Dev. I don't want no smoke with Debo. Go fight Ryan, bro. Ryan will fight you, not me.
What about Manny? I mean, that's the fight that everyone's saying that you and Manny Pacquiao, which makes perfect sense, right? I think it's a humongous fight in boxing.
I mean, let's say it like this. What sounds better? Me and what's a bigger fight?
Manny.
Okay. Why couldn't you name it? You see how he couldn't name it? He had to have a fucking reporter ask the question. And to be real, I don't know if Pacquiao and Rolly's bigger than Rolly and Devin right now. What y'all think? Y'all niggas still think that Manny Pacquiao got the same? You think he still got the same pull that he did back when he was in his younger days? Like, niggas not checking for Manny Pacquiao no more. Not over here, probably the Philippines. But like, dude, like, is Manny Pacquiao a hotter commodity than Devin Haney right now? I never hear niggas talk about Manny Pacquiao. Never. Rolly reminds me of those Ed, Ed, and Eddie characters. What you talking about the boy Ed? You like butter toast? Yeah, one of them niggas. You know, one of them special needs niggas. Yep. This is not 2009 or 2010 anymore with Pacquiao. That's what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers be acting like Pacquiao's still a huge draw. I don't know that. You said he look like Ralph. You said that nigga look like Ralph. Where you going, that boy? Nigga down here tripping. Ralph was strong as shit though. Yeah, he might just be Ralph. He used to be saying some wild shit. Rolly might be Ralph in real life off Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Nigga had the green tongue and shit. Nigga used to lift it. Nigga used to pull his whole crib up out the dirt. That nigga was strong than a motherfucker. Yeah, them niggas are special. I don't know. Let me see. Pacquiao, Barrios, Gate. What was the trying to figure this out for y'all? That shit was never put out publicly. It wasn't put out publicly. So, you know. You already know they wasn't the best numbers. Yeah, I don't know. And to be fair, Rolly been in negotiations with Manny. Well, check this out.
Me and what's a bigger fight?
Manny.
Okay.
So.
But I mean, like, we don't even know if that's still been. I mean, we don't know if that's even happening. So.
Nigga don't even know if that Manny Pacquiao fight gonna happen. So you're admitting that you don't know many bigger fights than Devin Haney, while also admitting that you don't even know if you're gonna be fighting Manny Pacquiao. So that lets me know you don't have any options solidified as of yet. So why are you cutting Devin Haney out of the picture? Like, bro, I don't know. I don't know, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't care. I go with whatever happens. If it goes this way, I go this way. If it goes that way, I go that way. I don't really care.
But if Devin comes this way, you gonna go that way, you duck ass nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Care.
So I remember you were telling me you had a theory on the Jake Paul and AJ. You said it was plot armor, right? Just the analogy. I mean, I think AJ is gonna splat Jake Paul. So I mean, how does that even?
Jake Paul has plot armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, main character cannot die in the story. Plot armor. Character cannot die in the story.
Yo, this nigga, pause. This nigga throat ain't even move after he took that sip out that fucking cup. That bitch ass nigga ain't got nothing in that drink. Hold on. Don't tell me you sipping on this motherfucking drink and ain't nothing in that bitch.
I believe he should go do his rematch with Ryan.
Well then, what about Manny? I mean, that's the fight that everyone's saying that you and Manny Pacquiao, which makes perfect sense, right? I think it's a humongous fight in boxing.
I mean, let's say it like this. What sounds better?
This bitch ass nigga ain't got nothing in that drink. The nigga just been sitting there acting like he's sipping on something. Man, get this nigga the fuck up out of here, bro. Get Rolly bitch ass up out of here. Nigga, you better fight somebody credible next. That's all I know. And speaking about bitch ass niggas, shout out Richardson Hitchens, man.
You got to come down to the promised land, man. 235 acres. We farming our own chickens, homie. Thousands of chickens, thousands. Running around everywhere, quack, quack, quack. Talk about next level shit, homie.
Because I was hearing about this motherfucker Richardson Hitchens, and there's been this rumor going around that supposedly he's supposed to be fighting Jermaine Ortiz next, right? So there's been now rumors going around that Richardson Hitchens has declined fighting Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz followed up on social media saying that he doesn't want to lose again. And what he's talking about is back in the amateurs, Jermaine Ortiz had defeated Richardson Hitchens. Jermaine Ortiz, he's never been one to run from the smoke. This man has fought Vasyl Lomachenko. He's fought Teofimo Lopez. This motherfucker just be out here looking for opportunities because he really believes in himself. He was a high-level amateur, a very skilled professional fighter as well. I've seen this man. This man is really battle-tested, seasoned. And in a way, I guess you could call him a vet as well. You feel what I'm saying? So I was actually liking that fight between Hitchens and motherfucking Jermaine Ortiz. You feel what I mean? Let me go ahead and pull this up on social media for those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about. And Richardson Hitchens has responded to these, rumors. Shout out to Dan the Boxing Man. And he puts up this post right here. Now, Dan the Boxing Man says Richardson Hitchens has turned down a fight on January 31st with Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz comes out and said, Richardson Hitchens decided not to fight me because he didn't want me to beat him again. Fighters should always challenge themselves to get their lick back. Wow. Richardson Hitchens came out and said that y'all believe everything y'all hear. And you peeping how everybody's calling out Richardson Hitchens. You want to know why? Y'all want to know why? Because energy don't lie. And one thing that a motherfucking shark could smell or what a motherfucking dog could sense is fear. That's one thing that that a motherfucking dog could sense is fear. They could just feel your energy and know that you a bitch. These motherfuckers that's out here looking at Richardson Hitchens, they see that scary shit in him, bro. And this shit goes back to before he was world champion. I tell y'all this shit all the time, and don't nobody ever be wanting to believe me. They just be caught up in Richardson Hitchens' skill set, and he is a skilled fighter. Let's not get it wrong. He's talented. I like Richardson Hitchens from that aspect. He's not trash, but this dude is a fucking duck artist. And I was chopping it up with one of my Brooklyn homies, man. I don't know if he wants me to say his name, but you know what I mean, if y'all tuned in with Mazuma TV, most likely y'all know who I'm talking about. And they was going through like the whole rundown of Richardson Hitchens' career and all this shit, and saying how, you know, he was like this decorated amateur. So I went and I did my research. Y'all, because to be real, I didn't really hear about Richardson Hitchens doing a lot of crazy shit in the amateurs. And I was hearing how he said that, you know, he won the nationals and all this shit, bro. And I went and I did my research. Unless this shit just isn't found online, I never was able to find any proof stating that Richardson Hitchens won a national tournament. Never. Like, I never seen any information that told me that Richardson Hitchens won a national tournament. What I'm talking about is like the ones where, for those of y'all who don't know what a national tournament is when, let's say, like they got the Golden Glove National Tournament, whatever, and let's say they're doing it in Dallas, Texas. You got people who's coming from all over the country to face each other, and whoever wins that ends up being ranked in the country in their weight class. Richardson Hitchens, to my knowledge, has never won a national tournament. Never. Right? I seen that he had won like the New York Golden Gloves, which is a local tournament, which is cool. I think he won it twice or something like that. Let me actually pull this shit up, y'all, because we about to really get an understanding of who Hitchens is. You feel me? Because I had did my research, y'all. I promise I did. And from what I gathered, say he won like the silver gloves. But I think the silver gloves, he won the New York Daily Golden Gloves twice. He didn't win a U.S. Olympic Trials Championship. He failed to make the U.S. team. No credible records showing he won a full national amateur championship title under USA Boxing at a senior national level. But the silver gloves are strictly for youth boxers. Like this is like every time I ever heard of silver gloves, I heard of little kids going there. So Hitchens won the fucking silver gloves, and he won 2 New York Golden Glove tournaments. That's it. Every time I seen this nigga, Slime, you gotta wait, bro. You gotta wait. The more you tell me to send the link, the more I'm not gonna want to send it. You gotta chill. You gotta let me say what I gotta say. The more that this, like, the more research I did on this nigga, I'm like, yo, this nigga's a fucking fraud, bro. And then it made sense. I'm like, yo, that's probably why Hitchens never got like that, you know, like that top rank signing. Because you people, like a lot of these amateurs, like these top amateurs, they either get signed by big managers or they get signed by, you know, the top promoters like Bob Arum. They always grabbing the top, you know, the top amateurs in the country and shit like that. Like, why didn't they pick up Richardson Hitchens? Why did everybody have an easy route to get in the top promoters that was around Hitchens except for Hitchens? Shakur Stevenson, he signed with Top Rank. Fucking, you know, Gervonta Davis, he signed with Al Heyman and all them. You see what I'm saying? Like, this nigga Hitchens signed with Mayweather and was given a shitty deal. The only thing Hitchens was known for real was being these niggas' little homies, wearing their chains and wearing their clothes and shit, borrowing clothes from niggas. You was with Mayweather, yeah, but he wasn't with Al Heyman. That's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be signed with Al Heyman and Floyd, but then you go only, and then there's situations where you may only be signed with Floyd. He's only signed with Floyd. And you know them niggas that be signed with Floyd don't be fighting for real? These niggas be in the beginning of their career doing exhibitions because Floyd won't put these niggas in position to get real fights. Floyd don't be one that he be signing these niggas just to hold them around, just to keep them around. Don't invest in them. What the fuck is Carmel Moulton doing right now? Why everybody else done left? Because he can't do shit for him. Eddie Hearn took a chance on Richardson Hitchens because of him just being around other niggas. Like that's what it is. Like you used to spar Shakur and you spar Tank and all these niggas. Like because of other niggas, not because of what you did. But I knew Hitchens was pussy off of the Super L situation. Before we found out this Super L was a junkie, he was the IBF lightweight champion of the world. Hitchens was put in a precise situation to be the number one contender for that belt, and he refused to fight for the world title while Super L had it. Super L had to lose to Liam Paro in Puerto Rico to encourage Richardson Hitchens to fight for the belt. You see what I'm saying? Everybody wants to disregard that. That is bitch shit. That's bitch shit. That's not what motherfuckers do. Like, you think Abdullah Mason would have did that shit? He didn't give a fuck who was lined up for that WBO title. He was going to fight him. Floyd had to fight Gennaro Hernandez. You think he gave a fuck about who he had to fight to get the title? No, they was ready to roll the dice because they believed in themselves. So since then, I always knew Hitchens was pussy. I always knew that. You blamed it on rehydration clauses, which everybody seems to do nowadays. Conor Ben don't want to fight with Crocker because of the rehydration clause. Virgil don't want to fight Bakram Murtazalia because of the rehydration clause. Sound good, nigga. Sound good. But you was willing to deal with that rehydration clause for Liam Paro. But you won't do it for Subrel. When Subrel press you in person, you ask him, why would I do that? Why would I fight you with a rehydration clause? Why did you fight Liam Paro with a rehydration clause? Because you got picks, nigga. You's a bitch. You talented, but you's a bitch, nigga. You don't believe in yourself like that. That's the reality of the situation. So I said all of that to say, this nigga Hitchens, since winning this world title, don't want problems with anybody notable. This nigga Gary Antoine Russell out here calling you a bitch. And he a world champion in his own right. He's a world champion. He beat the shit out of Rayo. He became the man. He got the WBA. Right? And you told Gary Antoine Russell he needs to get his name up? You told Gary Antoine Russell he got to get his name up, and you calling yourself the face of the division. Nigga, who told you that? You ain't nobody. Nigga, you went, peep this shit, y'all. This bitch ass nigga Hitchens went and told the whole world that he was a free agent after his Matchroom deal went up, and ain't nobody signed him. Ain't nobody jump out their skin and was like, yo, I need Richardson Hitchens a part of my promotional company. Nobody said that. Nigga still in the same spot. Probably gonna run back to Eddie because he ain't got no other options. That's like a nigga who lead a bitch, right? You're like, yo, I'm single, man. I'm outside. Where the bitches at? And ain't no bitches looking your way, you hoe-ass nigga. So you go and run back to your ex because you see the grass ain't greener on the other side. Hoe-ass nigga. And you saying you the face of the division? You're not. I'm sorry. I don't know who told you that. You're not. There's niggas who did better shit than you in the division. Subrel this motherfucker be using high string and shit. 2-time world champion, he beat better niggas than you. You beat Liam Paro, who beat Subrel, right? Cool. But Subrel became champion twice in the division and beat Abra Puello better than anybody you faced in your career thus far, in my opinion. Like, how you ain't do shit in boxing yet, nigga, and you trying to flex this ace out. These niggas be girls, bro. These niggas be hoes. Like, it's just, how can you back a nigga like this? Niggas out here calling you Richardson bitches. That shit is fitting. What you mean Gary Antoine Russell got to get his name up? Nigga, he fucked you up in the amateurs every chance he got. Every chance he got, he fucked you up. Nigga, you are 0-4 against Gary Antoine Russell in the amateurs. Nigga, that's easy money. Nigga, you was a cakewalk. You over here telling this nigga he gotta get his name up. Y'all on the same level. What did you do to show us that you are more popular than Gary Antoine? Not a motherfucking thing. Nigga, you haven't fought. You nigga, since you became world champion, you only fought Australian niggas. There was rumors talking about you was gonna fight Jermaine Ortiz. I'm like, okay, you about to fight a credible nigga who whooped you in the amateurs. All Hitchens did in the amateurs was get his ass whooped. That's all he did. Boots fucked you up. That shit on video. Jermaine Ortiz talking about he fucked you up in the amateurs. Gary Antoine talking about he fucked you up in the amateurs. Nigga, you just sound like the nigga who was just passed around. Like, nigga, you was an amateur gatekeeper. You sound like you was an amateur gatekeeping ass nigga. You fought everybody, but they all beat you. Who did you beat that was credible in the amateurs? Like, who's relevant today? Who did you beat? I know niggas who careers ain't even popping off in the amateur, like in the pros right now, and they beat you in the amateurs. And say I'm lying, I'll show you it. Nigga was getting fucked up by everybody in the amateurs. That's why he couldn't win the national tournament. Nigga lost the Boost. Nigga was losing to Gary Antoine. Nigga was losing to Jermaine Ortiz. You don't believe me? Go pull it up on BoxRec. They have an amateur boxing section. And in that amateur boxing section, you can't find out one national tournament he won. And this nigga, he couldn't make the U.S. Olympic team. So what did he do? He ran to Haiti to go make their team because Haiti don't got no fucking boxers. Haiti don't got no crazy notable known boxers like Cuba and Europe do. No, you went and you got fried trying to become an Olympian in the U.S. So what you did? You ran your ass to Haiti. You ran your ass to Haiti to go get a spot over there. So technically you're an Olympian. But nigga, you got taken care of before you was anywhere near placing for a medal. And y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say. Y'all can't say I'm lying. Y'all can't say I'm lying. You can say a lot of shit about me. There's a lot of shit that can be said about me. Trust me. You can't say I'm lying about Richardson Hitchens, y'all. Everything about the nigga just says fraud. I knew the nigga was a fraud when he was letting niggas call him Africa when the nigga is from Haiti. That's when I knew. I'm like, he let niggas name him after a whole different. Why the niggas can't call you Haiti? Why the fuck is niggas calling you Africa? You ain't from there. Technically, you're not from there. But you get what I'm saying. So yeah, Lorenzo. From now on, the nigga's name is Richard Son. Because this nigga was everybody's son in the amateurs. Richard Son Bitchins. That's what the fuck he doing right now in the pros. He was niggas' son in the amateurs. Shout out to my New York niggas. You from New York too. That's what's funny. You from New York. You was everybody's son in the amateurs, and you on your bitch and shit right now. And by the way, that's why I don't nobody fuck with you no more. Shakur keep you at a distance because you was on some snake shit. Then Tank said fuck you because you was over here eating dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the type nigga you is. Niggas don't fuck with you. You are a lame, cuz. You are a super lame. What he talking about? Stop it. I thought he was from Africa. See? Nigga all over the place. He don't know what he want to do. Virgil beat him in the amateurs too. This nigga's the greatest amateur gatekeeper of all time. This nigga Hitchens is the greatest amateur gatekeeper of all time. Did this nigga beat anybody? Let me go check this shit, bro. Because BoxRec don't show the whole record. And I looked up his record on USA Boxing too, and I didn't really see anything much different. But this nigga right here, boy, you 20-0, you did your thing. I mean, you got some good shit going on, but nigga lost to Gary Antoine Russell, lost to Pat McCormick. You lost to Gary Antoine Russell. Nigga, you did a walkover? Yo, wait. The only reason why you got a win over Gary Antoine Russell is because it was a walkover. So the nigga probably missed weight or something. You ain't even fight the nigga. So then you lost to Virgil Ortiz. You lost to Gary Antoine Russell. You lost to Tyreek Irby. You lost to Abraham Nova. You fucking lost to Jermaine Ortiz. You where else? Who else you lost? You lost to Gary Antoine. Like, you really this nigga. Like, you his stepson, like, on some shit. Jerron Ennis. Of course you lost to him. You lost to Jerron Ennis again. You lost to a nigga named Kiani. Adrian. You lost to a nigga named Kiani. That'd be a bad bitch name over here in Philly. You lost to a nigga named Kiani. Then you lost to Mark Dawson, who I know personally. And you ain't beat nobody. Like, I don't see nobody beat, bro. It's a Zoom versus Richardson. Book it. He will fight me too. He will fight me. That nigga will fight me. He won't fight nobody else in the fight though. Shit, the money where I'll fight you, nigga. Dump you right on your shit in the ring and walk away with a DQ. Trust me. I'm gonna slip one of your jabs, nigga, and grab one of them fucking ankles, cuz, and dump you right on your head on some Undertaker shit. Nigga lose to everybody and his mom. This nigga want to talk about he the face of 140. Who told you that? This nigga Jermaine said, say they didn't offer you to fight me and you chose not to. He says, on my mother life, your name never was brought up to me, you goof ass nigga. Now, one thing about Hitchens, he is funny. He is funny, I ain't gonna lie. But what's even funnier is how the way he be moving in boxing. They said Earl Spence says he hopes Hitchens is next for Frank Martin. These little niggas get gassed up, then get burnt up. Nigga, you better hope you beat Frank Martin. You better hope you beat Frank Martin, because if Frank Martin hit you one of them left hands, nigga. This nigga's a fraud, bro. I'm sorry. Like, that's just what I think about Hitchens. He gotta prove me wrong, cuz he really gotta prove me wrong. I don't see nothing about Hitchens that like make me say, oh, this nigga the face of 140. Nigga, you gotta earn that, nigga. I don't know who told you that. Nigga be cooking me. Nigga, you should fight Jermaine Ortiz, and if you don't, you better fight somebody better than him. Because I swear to God, nigga, I swear to God, like on my son's life, you fight somebody not better than Jermaine Ortiz, and Jermaine Ortiz is like, he's a good fighter. So, nigga, you damn near gotta fight another world champion to really make me be like, all right, well, him not fighting Jermaine makes sense. You fight anybody lower than Jermaine Ortiz, phones is getting called, niggas is getting FaceTime, niggas is getting harassed, because I'm sick of the bullshit. And let's just keep it real. You not fighting Subriel right now. He got 2 fights lined up, and that's even if he beat Dalton Smith. He got Dalton Smith. If he beats him, then he got to fight. He got to fight Albert Puello again, right? Cool. Gary Antoine, I think he trying to get that fight going with Hiroka, right? Cool. Teofimo Lopez, he fighting Shakur. Who's the other guy? I'm missing? Who else champion at 140 that I didn't mention? Is Hitchens? I think I mentioned all of them. Is Hitchens, Subriel, Teo, and Gary? Yeah, I named them all. They all occupied. So why wouldn't you fight Jermaine Ortiz? No, Cruz is not a champion. He's an interim champion. We don't count those, Miguel. Africa got the best jab at 140, though. Okay, the fuck that mean? You want to know when I'll give you respect for his? Because I always say he had a good jab, but you know when I'll really put some respect on his name when he used that when that jab get him a win against somebody notable. All right, you beat Liam Paro. He was solid. I mean, solid. I mean, he beat Subriel. You gotta be solid to beat a nigga like Subriel. That was an easy style for you. That was an easy style for you. Stylistically, it benefited you because Liam Paro likes to box. But we seen what happened when you get in there with rough, aggressive pressure fighters. You run from them styles. I think that's exactly why, because Gary Antoine brings those same qualities, but he gives you power, he gives you athleticism, he gives you explosiveness, he gives you that aggressive come forward pressure. He comes with great conditioning. He would drown somebody like Hitchens. Hitchens not going to give Antoine anything to respect. He faster than Hitchens. He more explosive than Hitchens. I'm sure he punched harder than Hitchens. And Gary Antoine ain't no dumb fighter. He got IQ in there too. I seen it with that Rayo Venezuela fight. And he gets stronger as the rounds go on. Hitchens don't like pressure fighters. He don't like those gritty, tough, come forward pressure fighters. That's why Rolly was fucking you up in sparring. You don't like them. You don't like them. You don't like them styles, bro. That's why you acting like Gary and nobody. Because you know he'll fuck you up. You fuck around and stop you. I see you shadow spar with Shakur. He was getting off on your stupid ass too, nigga. Yeah, you're not up to par, brother. You known for being other niggas' friends. That's what you known for. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can find that shit. This nigga Hitchens. I just find it funny how it'd be so hard to find Rolly sparring session with Hitchens. It's like they done took it off the internet all crazy. It's like niggas gotta really find it on Twitter or some shit. It's never on YouTube. I wonder why. Cause I remember it used to be on YouTube crazy, but now you can't really find it on there. This shit is so funny. Yeah, like he want everybody to gain credit for that George Kambosos fight. Like nigga, ever since Kambosos fought and beat Tio, all he's done was lose. That's all he's done. This nigga, when he fought that boy, when he fought the boy Hughes, everybody thought Kambosos lost to Hughes. They ride that boy. Then you went, Kambosos fought some boy in Australia, bro. That's Australia level. They ain't nobody crazy, brother. Like, you knew what you was doing, cuz you want to keep fighting these Australian niggas. You about to go to Australia like Keith Thurman and go fight another motherfucker. You probably fuck around and go fight Brock Jarvis or something. Hoe ass nigga. You fuck around and go fight Brock Jarvis. I just don't believe bull, man. And when that shit all come out, that Hitchens is a fucking duck. Y'all can thank me later. Y'all can thank me later after that. I'm like, yo, Mark, you was right. Yeah. Yeah. And I had a homie tell me, like, yo, damn, I already had mentioned his name. But I ain't gonna say it. He said, yo, I fought Hitchens in the amateurs. Like, he got skills, but he ain't got no heart. He a bitch. Bro, he told me this back when nobody knew who Hitchens was, bro. Fuck it. Mark Dawson told me that shit. Mark Dawson, somebody that's on BoxRec right now who is beating Richardson Hitchens, told me personally that he fought Hitchens in the amateurs. He beat Hitchens in the amateurs. He said that like he was like his skills was cool and all that, but like he ain't got no heart. He a bitch. Right-handed guy, he told me that shit. That was way before Hitchens was signed with Matchroom, before he became world champion. I ain't talked to Mark in years. Years. I ain't talked to Mark Dawson since like 2019. Since like I opened my gym, I haven't seen him. I haven't spoke to him. None of that. So that's what he told me back then, and I'm like, shit, that's crazy. When did Hitchens turn pro? Let me see. Hitchens turned pro, like he probably turned pro around that same time. He turned pro in 2017. All right, bet. So that lines up. Cause I remember we were speaking about him. He was like, yeah, like I beat Hitchens. And oh, word. He was like, yeah. He was like, he all right. Like he ain't got no heart though. He a bitch. I'm like, what? But Mark Dawson, he was nice. Mark Dawson could rumble though. This nigga Anonymous said Hitchens gonna fuck around and bring Montana Love back for a title defense. Man, you better not. You better not, nigga. What's the IBF rankings right now? I seen the super chat. I'm gonna get to that, but let me see the IBF rankings right now at 140 pounds. Let me see this shit. Let's scroll down. Boxer Scene got the rankings on their page. Richardson Hitchens, Landolfo Delgado. Jermaine Ortiz ranked number 8, brother. Oscar Duarte, he not gonna fight Oscar Duarte. That's a bad style for him, in my opinion. That's a bad style for him. Even though Oscar Duarte could be outboxed, but he don't like them. He don't like them pressure dudes. He don't like them pressure dudes that punch hard. None of that. Adam Azim, I seen him fight. He could fight. Elvis Rodriguez, Tito Mercado. We're gonna bring him back on the channel soon. Michelle Rivera, bro. If you fight, cause I even saw that. They was like, would y'all be mad at this fight? And it was Michelle Rivera versus Richardson Hitchens. If you get that bitch ass nigga Michelle Rivera an opportunity to fight for your world title, and you don't give that to the motherfucker who beat Michelle Rivera, Frank Martin, you was a hoe ass nigga. You don't get that shit to Jermaine Ortiz, you was a hoe ass nigga. I'm gonna just say that. But man, I don't know, man. I guess we're gonna have to wait to see. But he might fight his number one guy. He might fight Delgado, but Delgado been looking like number 2 is not rated. Okay. Yeah, he might fight Delgado because Delgado been looking like horse shit his last couple fights. I think his last fight, motherfuckers was talking about he lost. Shout out to Whitty with the $2 super chat. I don't know if this I don't know if you are a male or female, brother. You're gonna have to elaborate for me. But they say, what promotional company Hitchens signed to? Well, he was last signed with Matchroom Boxing, but the last I heard, he was a free agent. So I don't know if he's gonna re-sign with Matchroom. I don't know if he's just gonna go directly to Turkey Al-Sheikh to make some fights happen. I don't know what Hitchens got up his sleeve, but I never heard of Turkey Al-Sheikh being interested in Hitchens ever. I never heard that. You know what I mean? He might look at him as like a Tom and Jerry type fighter. I don't know. You feel me? But on some real shit, I kind of agree. Like at first, I was telling Eddie Hearn, like, you can't be mad that he, claimed free agency. Like, you know what I mean? That's the game. You know what I mean? He got what he wanted out of you. Now he's going to explore bigger things. But then really looking at it is like, it just don't really got nowhere to go. So you should have never made that announcement. Turkey called him unloyal. Turkey should be the last nigga calling somebody disloyal. Because you was working with all these promoters and all that shit. Then you put this TKO group together. You said that you was going to end all promoters. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Richardson Hitchens versus Abel Mendoza. Bro, if they make that fight, I might smoke myself. If Hitchens fights Abel Mendoza, I might smoke myself, bro. If he go to Turkey gonna make him fight a top fighter. That's facts, Woody. Woody, are you a male or a female? So I could call you so I could address you by who you are. Nah, nigga, fuck that. I want the Ortiz fight. Well, Ortiz claiming that Hitchens turned the fight down. But my fault, Slime. I forgot to bring you up on here, brother. Let me get you on. This my co-host, Slime, my co-host at this point. Hitchens versus Puello. Puello on that WBC route right now. I don't even think Puello ranked into the IBF. Yeah, he not. So they probably would even, unless they allow Hitchens to do a voluntary defense. I just don't see him. I don't know. That ain't gonna happen. Yo,
what's the word?
This nigga's name is Bitchens. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Nigga, now, all right, since y'all niggas told me that the Ortiz fight was made, I got hype. I was like, oh, yeah, that belt's coming home. No, this bitch-ass nigga turned it down. Fuck Richardson Hitchens. Dead ass on dead dogs. Yo, word to Jermaine Ortiz. Fuck Richardson Hitchens. Worcester.
Oh, what he said? I'm a male. All right, but. So Bellaface says, so Hitchens mainly wants T.O. at 40. Yeah. Like, I mean, basically that's what it is. You know what I mean? And the only reason, and I know why he wants that T.O. fight. And anybody that watches boxing or really understands matchmaking, you would know why he would want T.O. You feel what I'm saying? Like, T.O. got a problem with boxers. Hitchens is a boxer. So he likes his chases stylistically going into the fight. Hitchens not a dumb nigga. He's very calculated. He's very aware of what he can and cannot handle. T.O., he feel like he got outboxing. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why he's looking for that fight. And plus, his unification fight, and I mean, T.O.'s a name. He can make some money. That's what it is. But he can also make money with other individuals, but he don't even look they fucking way. So what my whole thing is, Jermaine Ortiz looking to fight you. Cool. He looking to fight you. You acting like you talking about you the face of 140, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how you came up to that. I don't know how you came to that conclusion, but regardless, it is what it is. Now you have to fight somebody better than Jermaine Ortiz or ranked higher than Jermaine Ortiz. You have to. Because if you don't, you're going to look like a bitch-ass nigga. I'm going to just keep it 1,000.
Fight Lamont Roach. That's the only way I'll be happy with him not fighting Ortiz is if he fights Lamont Roach. Even though it won't happen, but, you know.
I never thought about that fight.
That's a great fight. And I think Lamont would give him everything he's looking for, too. Matter.
Yeah.
Or you could also fight Pitbull. Shit.
He gonna outbox the shit out of Pitbull, bro. He probably would want that fight. You probably would want that fight.
Bro, the way...
But I tell you what, if Isak find a way to get past that fucking jab, you're in trouble.
in a lot of trouble because you're gonna get hit with some hot shit.
I don't think much of Isak Cruz from like an IQ standpoint. I mean, I think he could be outboxed. He's been outboxed by
B-level fighter.
Because I do think Hitchens is a better boxer than Ryo, like an outboxer. So I can see Hitchens outboxing him, but I'm talking about motherfuckers who's actually his size. Like, I never forgot that Lemos fight. I didn't. That was just like how with Brian Norman, I didn't forget about that. I always forget this dude's name, man. What the fuck is this dude's name? Why can't I ever remember this guy's name? The one that gave him like a tough fight. was outboxing him and shit.
I forgot his name too. Fuck, and you said it the other day.
Yeah, I always end up saying the dude's name, but I always forget his name. It's Quentin Randall. When I saw that shout out to Anonymous. Every time, just like when I seen that Quentin Randall fight, and I seen that ever since then he didn't face that style, I was a little suspicious. Like, that's weird. Why did you avoid that style since then? You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like Hitch is the same way. Since then, he hasn't faced guys that were similar, and he's even blatantly avoided guys who had similar styles to Lemos. So it's like, I don't know, man. It wasn't Boca Chica. I was talking about Quentin Randall, but
I want
to Chica one was kind of crazy too.
If Hitchens moved, let's say he was to move up to 47, right? Which is probably not anytime soon. Yeah, Hitchens.
I think he's gonna move up soon.
I'd like to see him fight Tiger, bro.
Tiger
will beat the fuck out of Hitchens.
You think so?
Yes.
Oh,
if he actually lets his hands go, yes.
I know they don't like each other. I know that.
Nah, if he lets his hands go, Tiger will whoop his ass. And I would love that. Nigga ducked the homie.
Junior said I don't know about that. Oh, shit. No,
Who said what?
Junior said I don't know about that. They think Hitchens will beat Tiger. But Slime really fuck with Tiger, so he going back his boy, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, Tiger one of them ones. Y'all don't see it, but man, I'm trying to tell you, bro, he's gonna be a champion soon, bro.
What? This nigga Kim Manila said, I'm a Boost fan. He got mad skills, but he need to duck Ortiz.
What?
He need to duck Ortiz? Says who, nigga?
What the fuck?
See, this should be weird, bro. Like, fans really be condoning like this ducking shit. That's what I be talking about.
He needs to duck him.
What the fuck you mean he needs to duck him? Why would you want somebody to duck somebody? Like, that's weird, bro. That's like weirdo behavior, cuz. You probably a grown ass man calling yourself Kid Manila. You weird as shit, cuz. Fuck out of here.
That would be a cool boxing nickname, though.
No. Not for no grown ass man. R3 said, what if Hitchens fights Oscar Duarte? Do you think that might be a tougher fight than Ortiz? Duarte is definitely a rougher fighter than Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine got some skills to him. He's a bit more calculated. Oscar Duarte, he like to make shit like a gangster party.
Yeah, he likes the firefights.
Yeah, he like the gunsling. Like, he like to shoot that shit out. You know, Jermaine Ortiz, he a dog. He like to get in the mixes too, but he's more intelligent with it. He got a more calculated approach. But Oscar Duarte likes to get with the dumb shit. So if that could look like that shit could look like Resendiz implant.
Yo, bro, am I bugging or did Reed just fight Duarte, or am I wilding, or was that supposed to be a thing? Am I tweaking? Duarte and Regis, am I wilding? I'm wilding?
Regis fought Jojo Diaz and Duarte fought Kenneth Sims. So I don't know.
I could have sworn he was supposed to fight Oscar Duarte though.
I hope not. I hope not. Regis better stay the fuck away from Duarte. Especially at this point in his career.
Bro, I could have sworn that was something to be made. It was supposed to be made. I could be 100% wrong, bro. I could be 1,000% wrong, but I think so.
Junior said, yeah, he got hurt. Who are you talking about? Anonymous said it was supposed to happen when Regis got injured. Thank God.
See, I knew I wasn't wilding, bro.
I forgot all about that shit. Well, thank God Regis got injured. I'm gonna just say that. And I don't wish any injuries on anybody, but I'm saying for the sake of his health, I'm glad that he pulled out of that fight, because Duarte would have fucked Regis up, bro. Regis looked like The way that Regis went from that Jose Cepeda fight to that Devin Haney fight, like two totally different people.
Yeah, Devin Haney changed that nigga, bro.
I don't know what happened to him, bro. He changed dramatically.
Didn't he even get dropped by JoJo Diaz?
No, he got hurt real bad by JoJo Diaz. JoJo Diaz not even a big puncher. Never was.
Oh, yeah, it was round 1. He hurt him bad.
Had that nigga legs on Queer Street, like, start tweaking.
Yeah, but then he bounced back, though. He did bounce back good, though. Can't lie.
Bro, a lot of people thought he got a gift.
It could have went either way, in my opinion. It was a really close fight. I didn't even care who won, to be honest. I didn't give a fuck about that fight.
Me neither. But
at least I'm glad that he beat that diddler, though. You feel me? At least he got they people might say he got a gift, but fuck it.
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Kim Manila said, Mazuma TV, Joe Goose and Ryan Garcia, old coach, is training Mario Barrios now. I know Joe Goosen for being much more than Ryan Garcia's old coach. But congratulations to Joe Goosen. He about to get a nice little payday.
Joe Goosen and Diego Corrales had that memorable last moment.
I ain't gonna lie. Now that Kim Manila brought it up, it's gonna be very interesting to see Joe Goosen and Mario Barrios' corner, considering the history he got with Ryan Garcia. Joe Goosen could be a very key person. He could be the trainer is always like one of the biggest factors in going into a fight. But it's going to be a very Joe Goosen could be a very important character in this fight because he knows Ryan Garcia so well. Probably could give Barrios everything he needs to like look for and going into the fight. Which is a trainer's supposed to do that anyway, but this is different because he has direct experience with Ryan. You're like, yo, Ryan's not good at this. He don't like this. He don't like this. He can formulate the perfect game plan. To fry Ryan Garcia because he know Ryan Garcia. And don't nobody know a boxer more than their trainer. You know what I mean? So that's going to be interesting. Now that Kim Manila brought it up, I didn't even think about it. Because to be for real, though, like I ain't really take the time to really pay that fight any mind. Because I hate the fact that Ryan's even getting this opportunity.
You know what's funny? Anonymous did tell me that talk to me about that, about Joe Goosen training Barrios. He was telling me about that.
Yeah, man, it's something to think about. Like that is going to be interesting. I wonder how Ryan's going to respond to that.
Yo, who was Diego Corrales fighting? Was it Castillo, yeah. Bro, he was getting fucked up.
He was getting the mouthpiece. He was like, you better fucking Joe Goosen told him something. He snapped on him in the corner. He was like, you better fucking go. He said some shit like that.
He said, you better get on him now. You better get something like that.
Yeah, like Joe Goosen used to be snapping when he was a young nigga. But yeah, Diego turned that shit up. That was one of the greatest comebacks in boxing history, bro.
Yo, best speech I think I've heard in a corner was Teddy Atlas.
I knew it.
Teddy Atlas. I forgot who the fuck he was talking to. I don't know if it was
Bradley, nut ass.
Nah, I think there was something. Was it more? Some shit? Something?
You talking about the fireman shit?
Something. Yeah, that one was a good one.
No, that he said that against Tim Bradley. We're firemen. We live in the heat. We train in the heat. The fire's coming. Did you feel the fire? Oh man, shut the fuck up, bro. Y'all niggas are having some easy ass work with Brandon Rios, and you over here doing all this.
What the fuck, niggas? Shit died. Yo, man, he's getting jumped by Hitchens right now, so he'll be back. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Teddy Atlas kicked me off the live, bro.
Nah, it was Richardson Hitchens.
Oh yeah, he ain't like what I had to say neither. Fuck both of them New York niggas. Anyways, I don't know who this is. I'm not letting him in. I don't know who Rich Porter is.
Rich Porter.
Yeah, somebody by the name of Rich Porter.
Probably Ree or something.
No, they ain't Ree. Yo. You can speak. Your mic muted, Rich.
I just came to talk boxing, gang.
Oh, all right. I'll be having some weirdos come on here.
Yeah, nah, I ain't on that.
Oh, all right. What up? Talk to me.
I said, I was speaking on the weekend, right? That's the topic.
Nah, we were speaking. I mean, we just talking about whatever. So whatever you want to get into, we can.
I mean, it's a lot going on for real. I mean, Mr. 5'5", he tweeting again. I mean, it's getting hot.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he gonna act on. He ain't gonna do none of this shit. But I mean, you know,
about to say, who was getting hot for?
Yeah, he ain't gonna do nothing. But I mean, you know, when he talk, he do bring eyeballs. You know.
Yeah.
Yo, he kind of sound like Mastermind a little bit.
Where you from, Rich?
I'm from Kansas City.
Oh, okay. Nah, he not. Mastermind from Ohio.
This Midwest was I'm from Kansas City. That's right up the street though.
All right. Let me see. Tim was definitely getting hype off that speech. Whole time y'all niggas fighting washed up ass Brandon Rios, cuz like stop it.
Yo, who would like to see in a celebrity boxing match? Mark versus Steven Jackson.
I'm not a fucking celebrity, but I'll fuck Steven Jackson up.
You talking about the NBA player?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That nigga played basketball?
Yeah, nigga, that's how we know him.
Nigga, I thought he was just some nigga who talked
I used
sports.
to watch him when I was playing ball. When I was playing ball, I was watching Steven Jackson in the playoffs. That motherfucker was snapping on the Spurs.
Yeah, I was about to say, I grew up watching him. Yeah.
I ain't never heard of that nigga until he started talking about boxing.
The reason me and Mazuma versus Blueface, I would definitely fight Blueface. He can actually fight a little bit.
I was about to say that you know what's crazy? Blueface got a boxing background.
Yeah, he ain't no hoe. He can fight a little bit.
Yeah, he boxed before.
Yeah, I would have to really train for him. I would.
That nigga was throwing up off hitting the heavy bag. Fuck Blueface.
I mean, that's being out of shape though.
Yeah, I seen that happen with actual fighters. Ain't not look like Blueface. I would definitely fight Blueface for sure.
How the fuck that even happened? You overwork yourself or something?
Yeah, bro.
Out of shape.
Yeah, like if you push your body like from like a cardio aspect, like too much, you can throw up. That happened to me before when I was doing strength and conditioning one time. I went to the bathroom, threw up like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I might fuck around and do that then. Just see how it feels.
Salt Poppy will smoke Mazuma, nigga. I will smoke you and Salt Poppy.
It happened to my son before cutting weight for wrestling, and
oh, yeah, I remember those days.
He was trying to cut them last few pounds, and shit, he started throwing up. And I mean, it's cutting that weight and doing shit like that. It's an art to that shit. Like you really got to be. You know, so when people be like, people is weight bullies and boxing and shit like that, that's a skill to cut weight, bro. Like,
this nigga said. Then this nigga Salt Poppy just get his ass whooped the other day. And I'm gonna say this too: if you gonna be talking about niggas that smoke this person, you better hope, you better hope that you can fight too. Fuck is you talking about? Stupid ass. Like nigga, you smoking nigga, and I smoke you, nigga.
Yo, if you was to get fucked up by Salt Poppy, bro. Oh my God.
He is heavy as shit though, right?
Nah, he lost a lot of fucking weight, bro. Compared to what he used to be like.
I don't be watching the nigga, bro. I just knew he was a fat nigga. That's all I knew.
Bro, he was extremely fat. His weight loss shit is actually kind of impressive.
He fighting at super middleweight.
Wow.
Oh, he got stopped. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
fighting
got
at super middleweight, bro. He a lot bigger than me.
bro. He got stopped by Tony Ferguson.
Yeah. Them MMA niggas be tough, bro.
Yo,
Like,
man, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Tony Ferguson would beat the fuck out of Bud. Nah, I'm capping. Don't kick me
Yeah, I'm
out.
about to say, come on now.
what he say? I ain't even hear that last joint.
I said Tony Ferguson would beat the fuck out of Bud.
This nigga be talking crazy. This nigga be tripping. But nah, the boy Salt Poppy, he only got one pro fight. But he bigger than me, bro.
Who was his one pro fight against? Was it Tony Ferguson?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was a pro fight.
They don't count that misfit shit as pro fights. I hope everybody know that. Like that's not a real thing.
I thought they did for some dumbass reason, bro.
Misfits is his own entity. Like that's not.
Oh, it's just like it's just entertainment.
Yeah, like basically.
Okay, so there's no records and shit going into that.
Mazuma versus Andrew Tate. Them niggas big as shit. Here y'all go. Y'all niggas just keep. Y'all trying to get me lying, bro.
Yo, bro, I don't know if it's just me by me just looking at him, but Andrew Tate, when I see him spar, he looks like fucking shit, dog. I'm like, yo, bro, I would.
Yeah,
fucking...
he awkward, but he come from kickboxing, so that's why he fight the way he fight. He don't come from a boxing background. Them kickboxers, they got totally different approaches to rumbling. Like they got like a square stance, and they hands not as sharp. But you can tell Andrew Tate, he's strong. He tough. He could fight. He could fight a little bit. I think he gonna beat that nigga the fuck up though. That boy that he gonna fight.
Bro, did you see that nigga's first ever fight? Bro, it looked like
yeah,
shit.
That's why Andrew Tate fighting him, because he know that shit easy money. Tate not gonna come out of retirement to just fight somebody dangerous. He know this light cheese, bro.
Whatchamacallit, bro? I know I would get fucked up by Andrew Tate, but if I hit him, I'll hit him with one clean shit. One mean John. And he'll never forget about me. Who was the hardest puncher you ever faced? Bro, I swear to God, bro, this nigga Slime. That's what he'll say, I swear to God.
It said Mazuma versus Iman Bacosa, Manny Pacquiao's son from another lady. I heard about dude. He was going viral on TikTok and shit like that. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to say.
Nah, fuck that. Mark versus Martin Bacoli. That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, y'all niggas trying to get me killed.
Bro, you gonna go out worse than Jared Anderson, bro. I swear to God.
I mean, yeah, Jared Anderson a fucking heavyweight. I should go out worse than him. But yeah, I'm looking at this dude, Manny Pacquiao's like supposed son or some shit like that. Yeah, he's 7-0, one draw.
What, professional or amateur?
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao got a son out here. But he tall as shit. How he 5'10" with a 6'2" reach at 135? That you sure that's Manny's son?
That ain't no Manny's son. Manny Pacquiao like 5'5".
That's really Pacquiao's son? Hold on, let me see. Oh, that is the son.
What, he had a kid with another woman or something?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Nigga was outside cheating on his bitch.
This nigga messy as shit. Yeah, apparently that is his pop. But it says illegitimate. What that mean?
Illegitimate.
I feel like I know what that means, but it's like
Illegitimate? Probably he didn't sign the birth certificate or something. I don't fucking know.
not authorized by law. Yeah. So I guess that means like alleged. I don't know. Why they don't be talking about boy like that? That's Manny Pacquiao. Somebody don't be talking about him like that.
Do he have Pacquiao's last name?
Okay. So Manny Pacquiao was fucking with Shorty before he married Jinky.
Oh shit! So he wasn't cheating. That nigga's a bitch then.
He grew up primarily with his mother, but has since reconciled with his father. Oh, so this nigga Manny a deadbeat. You telling me? Hold on. This should say she was a former receptionist who Manny Pacquiao had a relationship with before he married Jinky Pacquiao. He was born in 2004. Iman, which is probably short for Emmanuel. Manny Pacquiao's name. Grew up primarily with his mother. What you mean primarily?
Which means probably the majority. Probably
you that type of whole ass nigga that you go get married and start a family and forget about the kid you had before your family. You one of them type niggas, Manny? Ain't you supposed to be like some Christian motherfucking man and all that? I don't be understanding these niggas, bro. I don't be understanding this shit, bro.
It's probably like he mostly like he lived with his mom mainly. Probably. That's probably what that means. He probably lived with his mom. Take me for example.
Iman has spoken about the hardships of growing up without his father present, but expressed forgiveness and pride in Manny as his father. Oh yeah, this
he a deadbeat for real.
Oh yeah, see that go to show you that you can have all the money in the world and still be a bum ass nigga.
Real rap.
Shout out to Manny Pacquiao, man. Shit. I got an Asian woman. I never seen like an Asian deadbeat before. You might be the first one. I ain't even gonna lie, because everybody I know, like Asians be real family oriented. You feel me? So like the fact that
I was gonna say some walkie shit.
But then they said Jackie Chan is deadbeat too. God damn, the most popular Asian motherfucker in the world. He a deadbeat right along with Manny Pacquiao. Y'all niggas crazy.
I was gonna say something, but nah, you gonna get demonetized. I ain't gonna say it.
Type it.
Nah. It's all good. Fuck it.
This nigga slime bitching.
Nah, all right, fuck it. I was gonna say. I feel like if you as a man, right, and you raising a son, and that nigga turns out to be gay, deadbeat.
That ain't always
you
true.
were not there in that nigga life enough. That's what.
That's not always true, bro.
I'm here, but man,
that's fucking wild though.
Man,
that can play a part, but I do know like active fathers who. Yeah,
that's actually the majority of the part why niggas end up like that. That's actually the big majority.
Damn, Pacquiao a deadbeat. I knew there was a reason why I ain't like that funky ass nigga, man. Get Manny Pacquiao the fuck up out of here, man.
I will say this though, legend in the sport.
That nigga a fucking legendary deadbeat too. All the deadbeats look at Pacquiao and be like, yo, that nigga right there, that's a bad motherfucker, bro.
That's that
the way that nigga left his son, god damn. That nigga's
cold.
Yo, this nigga such a deadbeat. He touched 100 M's and still said fuck his son.
Nigga still said fuck child support. I ain't paying that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga said I ain't paying child support.
Was giving back to the homeless. He was giving back to the Philippines, but ain't give back to his son. That's a whole ass. This nigga Pacquiao shooting basketball. This nigga playing basketball, running for senator. This nigga fighting.
Nigga, every time he shot a basket, this is for my son that nobody know about.
What, bro?
Oh my god!
The basketball court got more attention than your son.
I'm not gonna lie though, that nigga actually nice at ball.
Man, I would fry Manny Pacquiao.
Nah, he would switch this shit like he would curry in that shit. I was watching that shit.
Yeah, chicken curry.
Yo, Curry go and shit.
Yeah, yo, like, cause there's like a whole category, like deadbeats. They like on a whole different side of like history, right? So they got their own group. Like There's like a deadbeat Hall of Fame and all that. They got this nigga Manny Pacquiao poster in their church like a picture of God. Nigga Manny Pacquiao boxing gloves in the rafters in that deadbeat church. You feel like that nigga, bro? I swear to God, I never known a nigga who had 100 M's and said fuck they kids.
Dead ass.
Manny
Nah,
Pacquiao,
he probably took care of him financially though.
man, that don't make you a good father.
No, I'm hip, but I was just saying.
Shit. That nigga Iman Bakosa, that nigga so ashamed of his dad. His last name, he don't even put Pacquiao as his last name. This nigga name is Iman Bakosa.
Yo, I bet you Pacquiao wasn't even there to sign the birth certificate.
That nigga took his mom last name, bro. You know how much of a hoe ass nigga you gotta be for your mom to take your last name?
That's a fact.
And then if y'all got if y'all approved on some shit prior, like, oh, I'm gonna give this kid my last name. But if y'all agree to that, cool. But shit, I remember my son mom was talking about, oh, could we do Micah Roman Rose? No, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck, I look like fucking. She wanted to put her last name on my son. It's shit. Fuck,
nah, that don't work like that, bro.
Had me fucked up. I was like, who the fuck? Who the fuck you talking to?
Man, my baby mom was trying to name my daughter. I'm like, fuck no, bitch. Are you crazy?
Yeah, I gave my son his first name. He got my middle name too. Orland, that's his middle name too. As much as you want to laugh at it, that's his motherfucking middle name too. And guess what? His last motherfucking name is Rosa, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Not none of that extra shit. And I signed that motherfucking birth certificate. Cut the umbilical cord, all that. Shout out to the real fathers out there, man. Shout out to the real fathers out there, man. And all you other duck ass niggas, y'all need to go back to the promised land.
You gotta come down to the promised land, man. 235 acres. We farming our own chickens, homie. Thousands of chickens, thousands. Running around everywhere. Quack, quack, quack. Talk about next level shit, homie.
This nigga said, nigga was trying to feed an entire country but wasn't feeding his son. God damn.
Yo, who was sitting across from Richardson Hitchens? He was sitting across Rick Ross?
That was Vince Staples.
Nah, I'm hip. I was trying to make a joke. You ruined it.
Oh, shit. My fault. I didn't know. Fuck. That could have been really funny.
Yo, shut up, Mark. You're stupid.
Oscar De La Hoya might be a more deadbeat than Manny. Facts. Yo.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit.
I got to call this nigga G-Spot Boxing. That's fucking wild.
What?
This nigga name is G-Spot Boxing. This a horny ass nigga right here.
You got to change that. Niggas horny for boxing.
Seek God, nigga. But
nigga gets aroused by watching men fight.
Yeah, this nigga like, yeah, you wild. And you know where they say G-man, where men G-spots be at, right?
Oh my God, shut the fuck up, Mark. Yo, that's a bad John.
Grown ass man calling himself G-spot. It's crazy.
Nigga climaxes to uppercuts and shit.
Nigga hit with a body shot. Ooh.
Ooh wee.
No, but talk about his comment. He said Oscar De La Hoya might be more of a deadbeat than Manny. Facts. Niggas don't even know that. Another man was raising his kids. You know that white boy that be hitting the drums, Travis Barker, or whatever the fuck his name is? Oscar De La Hoya's daughter be calling him dad.
Oh nah.
Facts. If I'm lying, I'm flying, nigga. Travis Barker, literally.
I mean, I'm gonna say it like this: if my dad wore thongs and dated a transgender, I'd be calling another nigga dad too.
Check this out, because De La Hoya got a daughter. She real pretty too, by the way. Shit, she nice. But Oscar De La Hoya and Travis Barker have a relationship built on mutual respect because Barker helped raise De La Hoya's daughter, Atiana, after De La Hoya's separation from her mother, Shauna Mokler. I don't know how to say that shit. Said De La Hoya has publicly expressed gratitude for Barker's role as a father figure, stating he was scared and fearful during his daughter's childhood and felt unworthy to be a full-time father.
What?
Jesus Christ.
In other words, he was scared to be a dad. He was scared of responsibilities. In other words, fuck out of here.
I don't know, bro.
Bro, you know what's crazy? In Oscar De La Hoya's shoes.
With the $2 super chat, he said demonetized. God said that G-Spot comment. Yeah, that did it. But I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I got a few super chats today.
Yo, what's someone call it? You know what's crazy? Being a deadbeat's bad, but in Oscar's case, being a gay deadbeat. Oh,
so you could have been taking your time to be a father, but instead you was putting bottles up your ass. Like niggas be worried about the wrong shit. So while you could have been spending time with your kids, you was like, you know what? Let me sit on this fucking Gatorade bottle. Like that's the type time. Talking about they was putting forks up your ass and all that shit.
Forks? What kind of painful, freaky shit is he on?
Yeah, that nigga love pain.
Bro,
bro, you gotta understand. He faced pain his whole life until he had to retire from boxing. He needed to find something to, match that feeling. I don't know. Nigga was sticking kitchen utensils up his ass and all that. The porn star said that she put a bottle up his ass and they lost a bottle cap in this nigga booty.
Yo, this nigga De La Hoya sneeze a little too hard, a shampoo bottle gonna fall out.
Yo, that nigga cannot. That nigga, he better not put no bars of soap anywhere near his ass. That nigga gonna that nigga gonna have an accident.
That nigga gonna fart Irish Spring for the next year.
Yo, niggas.
Yo.
Bro, Oscar, you got too much money to use Irish Spring.
Besides 6th division champ, you know what his other hidden talent is? He can hide a Henny bottle real well.
Real shit. Niggas can't do that.
From the thick part, though. Yo, he got them VSOP bottles, boy. Let me tell you.
That nigga be at the beer distributor and everybody think he there to drink. Like, no, that's not what this is for.
That's not what this is for.
I'm gonna sit on this whole pack. Yeah.
This blocks my farts.
You're gonna know why they really call me the golden boy.
Blow, just shits out a trophy.
A golden boy with a golden ass. I have a golden ass. Yeah.
They call me the gold cavity.
Yo.
Bro, that nigga's nasty, dog. I swear to God.
Different, bro.
Bro, and I don't care what anyone is.
Junior talking about, you want to know why I'm badass? Because I got a whole corona in my ass right now, and you can't tell. I walk normal, yeah. I walk normal with the corona in my ass. That's why I'm badass. Not because of what I did in boxing.
Yo, you know why? You know why Oscar De La Hoya folded up against B-Hop's liver shot? He didn't want the he didn't want the gold medal to fall out.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, that
He's
nigga,
like,
bro, you only see that gold medal like 2 times after he won it. I think he be letting that shit just live in his booty. Yo, that's a different nigga right there.
Yo, what's that, Oscar? What's that green string coming out your ass?
Oh, you really want to know?
Oh, you really want to know? Achoo!
It always falls out when I shadow box. Whenever I shadow box, it falls out, and it reminds me. It reminds me of me just being the golden boy. Yo. That nigga got a studio apartment in his ass.
He said a studio apartment.
Nigga got a whole.
Yeah, that nigga got a whole Ford Focus in there.
They got smart car. They got a tire shop in there, John and all.
Nigga, that's where Ryan Garcia gets his meals.
Oh, man. I signed Ryan because he looks a lot like me. And I always...
And everybody tells me to go fuck myself.
So... Floyd's always been a little thorn in my side. He's always told me to go fuck myself.
So I signed Ryan.
I signed Ryan because he looks the most like me. So why not just fuck Ryan? I fuck myself all the time. It's not the same.
Ryan, give it a left hook.
Call that nigga Oscar de la Chocha.
Nah. Oscar de la Pinga.
Oscar de la Cutwater.
Oscar de la Cutwater.
Nigga sick of that shit up his ass. Oscar, he said Oscar keep the Ostarine supply in his ass. That's crazy. That's where Ryan got that shit from.
He was like, "Hold on, Ryan, let me fart."
He said, "I need to go to the. Can I go to the bathroom?
I need to go to the ladies' room.
This
I need to wash. I need to freshen up."
This nigga said la bolsita.
La bolsita. Nah, that's a bad John.
Oscar de la bolsita. Yo, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Hide that brick. Bella said hide that brick in that cave. That's crazy.
They call him Oscar de la Cum Shot.
What? Who said that?
Me, like I said that.
Yo.
That's a bad thing. That's horrible.
Yo, this nigga said Tank signs all his fight contracts in his reserved office at Oscar's ass. What?
Oh my God. You know why they weren't? You know why B-Hop and Ryan we're not. I mean B-Hop and Ryan. You know why B-Hop and Ryan we're not Oscars? God damn it. Never mind. Fuck that. I fucked up the joke.
You want to know why Hopkins and De La Hoya wasn't at Ryan press conference?
Yeah.
Wow.
They were taking turns on each other.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something outside of this live. That shit gonna blow your mind too. Let me tell you.
Let me what?
I'm not gonna say it on. I'm not.
Oh, all right.
That's 2-on-5 saying Tank versus Pitbull is a bigger fight than Roach versus Tank. How?
No, hell no.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh no.
You know why? Because there wasn't. You want to know how I know that's a fucking lie? Because there wasn't no demand like that for Eastside Cruz and Tank the rematch
ever.
Because it was clear who won the fight. Tank versus Roach, it was clear who won the fight, but the winner wasn't given the victory. So there's more of a demand for the Tank versus Roach rematch in comparison to the Tank and Eastside Cruz rematch. Now, what will Tank do? He's going to go the easier route, and that's rematch Eastside Cruz because that was the easier fight.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Like Eastside Cruz way easier to. He figured him out while boxing him with one hand. Like, so
niggas got to.
Tank can't rematch him and beat him with two. Come on, man.
Niggas got to think about it like this. Tank got a unanimous decision against Pitbull. he got a draw against a real controversial draw against Roach. It's
Right.
two different. It's two
You
different
can't.
Jones.
I know that's you not saying that because you said they saying. How is there more of a demand for Isak and Tank to fight? It just sounds like people saying that because a lot of Tank fans don't want to see Tank rematch Roach because they scared that Roach might do something to him this next time around.
Yo, if Roach actually drops him or actually beats him and if it stops him, bro, the the unalive ratio is gonna go crazy.
It's gonna be a lot of YouTube niggas shutting their channels down. Fact, them niggas gonna be hard to find.
Hopefully, the one with the stinky beanie shuts his down first. Oh, dirty beanie ass nigga.
You said KO ho ass said that shit. Of course he did. Of course KO ho ass said that. Nigga really a bitch. I'm glad I disrespected that nigga.
Yo, you know what's crazy? A lot of niggas is gonna be real upset when Tank retires and he's still at 135.
So what?
A lot of niggas is gonna be really upset when Tank retires and he's still at 135.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad, bro. Because I don't think he's ever gonna move up to 140.
So who?
Tank, he'll never move up to 140. Gary Antoine Russell's up there.
It just looked bad overall because I remember when they was first talking about well, not when they first, but when they was trying to get Devin and Tank to fight each other, the whole narrative was, oh, they're not even in the same weight division. Tank is really 130-pounder, but then y'all niggas about to go fight a whole cruiserweight / heavyweight.
Right.
So it's like,
and it's not even that. Tank's been up there at 140 before.
You said who? Yeah,
Tank's been up.
Fought Barrios there.
Mm-hmm. And that was right after he fought Santa Cruz. So he technically went up 2 weight divisions to fight him.
Yeah.
Because he fought Santa Cruz at 30.
Yep. That's a fact. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. You got any last words for the people, son?
Nah, not really.
No?
Nah.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna sign off, man. We've been on here for 2.5 hours. I appreciate everybody that came through and showed love as always. If I could go ahead and hit the like button on the way out, that'd be very much appreciated. I'll be back at y'all with another live. 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to continue cooking up on what's going on in the boxing world. Until then, hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful one. I'm up out of here, man. Peace. Booster.